Record. Okay, we should. Let me just quadruple check. We are recording. Awesome. All right, so we missed last session. Zeroth is not going to be joining us today. He's got. Did he just move in somewhere? Hang on.
Probably, I think.
Just moving
Into the
campus,
dorms.
onto campus. Holy cow! Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And then Deathcap is not going to be here next week.
Yes, I have a family event next week.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, that's chill. That is fine. We're going to be playing this week, though. We do not have Zeroth with us. Does anyone want to play Zeroth's character? It'd be very fitting for Deathcap to play him. But
because he always rides on
all
him.
the
That's
uppies.
probably right.
I'm
Is he
ready to lead this bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let me just. All right, I'll be right back.
So now that's Deathcap's mech for the day.
Yes.
Deathcap has a mech.
I'm mad that we joked about it and it actually happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see.
Wait, should Deathcap eventually get
All
the
right,
feat now
I'm
to
back.
combat
Cool. Time to roll for the lovely thing called the recap. Let us do this. D12.
Roll the recap.
Indeed.
Right. Let's see what this is going to be. Roll.
9. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
Oh, come on.
Again.
Again?
Karu,
Damn it.
you good?
Yeah. That's yeah.
That bodes
I
really
love
well
it.
for
That's
your
when we've had a
roll,
week off too. I'm like, Karu, do the recap. Like, no.
Lovely.
All right.
How
So
many
let's
times has
see.
he had to do the recap now?
So many.
Like,
It's been
now.
it's absurd.
Now,
It's been so
I'd
many
say this
times.
is the second one.
This is like the
This
second
is
one in a
the
row.
I believe so. Like, yes, this is the second one.
Wow.
And let me see what's going on and find some gear here. Hope that I didn't get slammed.
Hopefully.
All right, so
History of Karu.
this is going to be
History of
this is
Karu.
gonna be a mech.
It's gonna be real history with
All right.
Karu.
Yeah, this Karu, the person, the Karu's
Karu
driver
player.
is not as good at history as Karu is. Let's see. All right, so last time we've successfully navigated our way to the Tower of Fall. After Deathcap trying to navigate around that flaming magic thing
Guard
that's
thing.
causing the spell that's causing the tower to float in this river, we managed to find an invisible bridge up on and followed our way across that bridge in order to go on to a sort of spiraling staircase around the outside of the tower to go. We had a choice of going up or going down. We went up. We came to a sort of a wilderness area up on the top, not wilderness, but what was it called? Like a outdoor garden type area, I guess. And in the middle, there was a smaller tower guarded by a sphinx who asked us a riddle. We got the riddle and ended up in hell. We crushed the riddle and landed in hell somehow. So we went through the portal that this was guarding, and we ended up in hell. So we're in Avexis now and playing in some kind of strange tournament. In some kind of a tournament here. And what did I do with this thing? Hold it. I had the notes from that, but I promptly lost them.
You're good. Happens.
What did I do with it? Oh, here it was. Okay, so somehow, yeah. So we were. So what did we end up doing? I can't remember what we fought.
Yeah, we fought a small band of Goliaths.
That was what it was. A
Yeah,
small
we're
band of
Zeroth's-
Goliaths and the Zeroth's former people here who were.
Yeah.
I don't remember the history of that, but we did end up fighting them, and we won that thing. And afterwards, we're able to go and sort of improv our way into our rooms at the auberge, down here in the lower left-hand corner of the Brimstone Auberge, in which we had the ability to select our rooms. Deathcap's, I remember, was this idyllic sort of fairy wild area, fairy wild looking thing.
Very cool.
What did I think? What did
Zeroth
Zeroth
had like
have,
a bar. I think he had like
Zeroth
a
had
bar.
a bar. Morty ended up trying to find out information about how Morty Did I say that? I said the wrong person. Did
Morty
I say,
is-
It's Car who asked
Karu-
for that.
Karu
tried
had-
to
Karu ended up-
contact Morty.
Yeah. Karu tried to contact Morty, was able to contact Morty, and of course these things can all change. And but the different 3 waves that occurred. The first wave was a duel with monster and 2 waves of enemies. Second wave, all groups in the trial grounds, obstacle course and trail, and then many perils and traps. And the third wave, they had to face the Andros Sphinx and had several challenges. And then after this, there's some. After all these, they ended up flipping the whole trial grounds into a cinder field, massive wall of fire encroaching in center. Try to be the last one standing, only in defeating other parties. So you had to defeat all the other parties at the end. So this was sort of the information that Morty's ghost was able to give us about what might happen. But of course, we can't necessarily trust this.
Can't fully.
Yeah.
You
So
don't-
this is
not
where
only
we
do you
want
not
to
know if this is the real Morty's ghost, because you never
Or
know.
what? Right, exactly. This whole thing could be entirely a ruse. So it was a risk even trying to do that because we don't know what the nature of the illusion is here. For that, did I miss anything?
No, I don't
Or
think
just
so.
generally yes.
Well,
Okay.
Hang on.
other than Chris throwing a minor fit after our break, that we solved his riddle a bit too easily.
That's a pretty good way to describe it. And then I felt really bad about it. Luckily, I cut that out of the video, so no one saw it.
You took care of it immediately. So you
Luckily, we took care of it
immediately.
immediately. If that had festered, that would have been bad. Anyways, I'd like to apologize again to Deathcap. Sorry, Deathcap. Sorry about that. You're awesome.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. Water
Okay.
under the
Alright.
bridge.
Hang on. Okay, I've just got one thing to clear up. So, you
What is
guys are all sitting
What?
in your respective rooms, which all have been personalized to whatever you would prefer it to look like. Deathcap. Oh, actually, let's go through. Deathcap, you wake up in the morning. How was your rest last night, and what are you doing to get ready for the day? In hell.
Oh, I'm gonna allow the moment of naivety to hit Deathcap. It's it's somewhat like home. It smells like nature. He was laying down cat-like, and it's just everything's peaceful. I'm yawning. I'm stretching, and then the moment it's Kairu and the rest of the group comes into mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in hell. This is fine.
This is fine. So you're just lying there.
I'm trying my best to collect myself. Internally, I am afraid, but I am the healer. The healer has to be focused.
So you're focusing yourself. You're getting ready. You're just kind of sitting there, waiting and remembering that. Oh crap! I'm in hell. So, Paddywhack, you messaged me saying you wanted to figure out how to use the equipment in your room and the materials on hand to try to make something. What were you thinking for that?
All right. So I have a dagger.
Okay.
I have a werewolf tooth.
Yes.
I want to make a dagger that basically allows to once a month, with a recharge on the full moon, bestow the werewolf curse.
So give
Whoa.
someone lycanthropy. You want to try using the
it's-
werewolf tooth? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So Sorry, go
recharge on a full moon because however the werewolf comes out on the full moon, no matter what.
that's a good recharge. I like that. So here's how this is probably going to work. You're going to have to recharge this werewolf tooth with some sort
Before
of
I
item.
use it. Yeah, I
Because
figured that.
no, I'm more mean to craft this thing. It's become rather sterile since you ripped it from the head of the werewolf because it kind of lost the curse when the werewolf died. So it still has traces of magic, but you're going to need you're going to either cast some kind of spell into it or infuse it with some kind of magical item and let it drain the properties of that item in order to infuse the tooth with some more power. So if you have a cool spell you want to cast,
not right now, but maybe later if I can find the right thing. Got it.
you could ask Karu for help if he would be willing to let you have a spell slot of his. Yeah, but that's a great idea. I like the idea of the werewolf tooth dagger. So would you be replacing the blade with the werewolf tooth?
It's more like taking the basically through combining the tooth and the dagger, and kind of making the dagger act as though it is a werewolf's bite.
Okay, got it. That's cool.
Like basically taking the tooth, attaching it to the dagger, and then extending the effects
To the blade.
To the blade.
So you'd attach it to the pommel.
Yeah, like attach it to the pommel. Maybe it would change a little bit to reflect its new magical nature. But
interesting. Yeah. I like that.
It would be obviously it would become a magical weapon, but it's a dagger, so
okay.
It really only be dangerous in the hands of a rogue.
Here's how this is going to work. In order to do this, you're going to need to combine it with a successful smithing tools check and a casting of the spell Bestow Curse. You have to cast the spell Bestow Curse into this item after infusing it using the smithy stuff, and then it will be a dagger. That's pretty much all you got to do. You got to make a smithing check, and then you got to cast Bestow Curse.
Fuck, this is going to be a collaboration project with someone else.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I get Bestow Curse.
Or you could find a spell slot somewhere. It's up to spell scroll somewhere.
I could probably find a scroll somewhere. Damn it, that means I have to visit the Octad. Fuck.
Sorry, Deathcap, were you gonna say something? Did I hear something?
Oh no, I'm just making noise in the background. Don't mind me. I'm sorry.
Okay, no. I just wondered if you were gonna say, "Oh, I have Bestow Curse. I can do that." Sorry.
I actually was looking to see if I had it. No, I don't.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, that could be a thing you could do, but that is definitely a possibility, and I like that. That's a cool idea. So Zeroth is still passed out drunk, or he's having a hangover, so he's kind of he's going full on dunking his head in a bucket of water, trying to get some of that alcohol residue out of him. Just, you guys, you hear a lot of loud sounds from in there, but nothing too special. Karu, what are you doing?
Silverin.
Sorry. Okay, no, Silverin, if you have something you want to do, you can go ahead.
Silverin probably, after noticing that he was dealing with alcohol withdrawal, or not with hangover, I probably would make something for him to eat that would help.
Nice. So what kind of thing are you making for him? Pastry? Some kind of drink?
Probably some water with a little bit of seasoning that would help absorb the extra alcohol in his system. And then probably a soup.
Oh, nice.
Well.
Okay, so you whip some of that up. That's the first thing you hear him, and you remember, oh, he had like a bar. I'm gonna whip something up for him and give that to him. And so you enter the room, and there are tankards everywhere, piled up on the bar stools, piled up on the countertop. There are a couple of barrels that are spilling very small amounts of ale onto the ground that has stopped being all bubbly and fizzly and crap because it's been sitting there overnight. And so you walk in the room and it's a mess. Zeroth is lying on the ground when you first come in, and then he gets up and goes over to the little trough and just sticks his head in there for a second, shakes it off, comes over, sees you, gladly accepts your offering that you brought him. He doesn't do much thanking, but he does seem grateful. Chugs the water, and then starts ladling the soup into his mouth as fast as he can. So he powers all that down really, really fast. And then he just gives you back the stuff and doesn't start drinking again. He starts strapping on his items, his weapons. He puts his goggles on so you can see in the dark a little better. And yeah. So that's pretty cool. Are you doing anything else as you wake up here?
Probably just making a meal for everyone.
Nice. Okay. So do you have the chef feat?
Yes.
Okay, so isn't that where everyone gets temporary hit points when they eat something you've made?
That is the special bonus, or let me look at it real quick.
All right.
That is the
I think you get something for that.
System.
The treat system. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me on
food. The special food is how that's what we use during a short rest or a long rest to gain extra
temp HP.
Oh no! Wait. I can prepare food, allows creature to gain additional hit points when taking a short rest, as well as gain temporary hit points during a long rest. Okay, yeah.
So theoretically, it could give you temporary hit points after this long rest.
Yeah.
You want to activate that. So how much temp HP is it? Because this will affect everyone, I believe, because you're cooking for everybody.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where the long rest one is. Oh, yeah, it's the treats,
Okay.
which is the temporary hit points, and I can make up to 3 of them.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna make some of are you gonna make some of those, or are you just gonna cook some cool food?
And they gain temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay, so 3 people can gain 3 temporary hit points.
Yes.
Nice. All right, so who do you hand these treats to?
I think Deathcap definitely is going to want one, because if we don't, he's going to whine.
Not wrong.
He'll run up to Zorath and say uppies, and then go, I want that cookie.
Yep. And what do your treats
So-
look like? Sorry.
They are various shades of red, and I'm calling them tiefling chocolate chip cookies.
Nice. So they're like chocolate chip cookies that are crimson.
Yeah.
Or like multiple different. That's cool. I love that.
And the little bits of the chocolate that are inside the cookies are kind of horn shaped as well.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so you give one to Deathcap.
Mm-hmm. And
You get 2
then
more
I kind of
workers.
just have the plate with the other 2 and just kind of offer them up to whoever wants them.
Cool. So I'm gonna imagine that is after everyone's collected in the common room. So
Yeah.
we got 2 treats to spare, and now moving on, we're gonna go to Karu next.
So I wake up in the morning. I assume I wake up earlier than everybody else. I don't know why, but I'm assuming I'm doing that. And what I'm wondering is, if I leave my room, what do I see?
As you leave your room, you wake up earlier than everyone else, right? How much earlier?
Yeah. I'm thinking like before sunrise.
Oh, okay. So where sunrise would usually
Although
be.
I have no idea what the hell sunrise would even be.
So you're
here.
dealing with jet lag in hell.
Right, jet lag and howl is probably not. Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you step out into the common room, and you see in the common room are 3 of these creatures that seem to be suspended armor, like suits of plate armor, that are filled with fire. They're like fire elementals, but plated in mail, and they're carrying brooms, and they're carrying like all kinds of cleaning implements that they could use, and they're just sweeping up all of the stuff you guys might have trekked in, or you tracked on the carpets or whatever it could be, and they're cleaning the place up, and they don't even notice you as you come out. As these
There are carpets in hell. That's
there
pretty
are
good.
carpets in hell, and they're just cleaning up the common room as you guys are resting. It's room service,
I see.
kind of.
I see. So, I'm thinking that. So do I? I mean, my plan is to like look around and see if I can find my way anywhere useful here. Like, can I find my way? Can I navigate away from this auberge?
Auberge, yeah.
Or is it clear? So if I go down the hallway, do these things follow me, bother me? What do they do?
They seem to have been pre-programmed to do this sweeping and to do this cleaning, and you can even see one of them out of the corner of your eye cleaning the same spot over and over again. And so you can assume they don't even know you're there. They don't know what's here. It's just something they've been doing, and they're going to keep doing it.
I see. So I try to explore up the hallway. I'm looking around to see what I can find. What do I find? Anything?
So
Like-
you're leaving. Are you leaving or you're trying
Leaving
to
the
leave
area. I'm
there?
planning on coming back. I'm just doing some exploration to see what I can find.
Okay, so remember there was the doorman there who was like the devil. He is no longer there. And
Yeah.
so remember, you guys are in like a pod that's flying, that's like circulating around the main building. As if it were an observatory type thing, or what is that word I'm thinking of? It's like the planetary system. the
Oh,
Astrodome?
like a what do you call it? No, it's a planetarium.
planetarium. Yeah, it's like a planetarium. With you guys are on different levels. There are a bunch of these different pods, and they're all connected with these long staircases with like little banisters. So you can walk down to the very center of this area, which is a long tower, to which all of these different parts in this planetarium are connected. Quote unquote planetarium.
I see.
And so you head down the stairs and you see that the weather out here is, of course, gloomy, and everything is covered in soot and smoke. And you can actually see what looks to be actually there's no sun and no moon here. Just a lot of this shadow fire that's shifting around and streaks of lightning as it turns to various different materials. And as you're moving to the center here, it's a staircase that leads all the way down, and now you're out in the center in the common room here, where actually it seems as though all of the devils and demons are on break, and they've been replaced by these fiery plate mail coated creatures that are just cleaning up right now.
They're on break. So I'm trying to figure out, so can I find everybody else's room where these other folks are, where everybody else is?
So everybody else is in the one pod. So you guys all have one pod. You're now in the very middle. Let me ping where you are. So you guys are in this pod here. You are currently in the very middle of the building on the bottom floor.
I see. So I guess I go back to the pod and talk to everybody and see if everybody's awake yet. I don't know if they're not awake. I guess I was just trying to explore to see if I could find anything that could be of advantage to us, because if we're not being watched and we're able to freely move around this place without being monitored, I don't know that we're being monitored, but it may be worth trying to find out something, see if we can do anything while we're down here.
It looks a lot like no one's paying any attention to what you're doing. You're in hell. These people probably assume, or it seems to you that they assume that you can do anything and it won't matter, because where are you going to go?
Right.
Michigan.
Yep. We're in Ohio right now. It can only go up from here.
Closest place to hell.
Right. All right.
Did the devil go down to Georgia though?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. He went down to
There's a
Georgia.
lot of
So I guess we could go to
A lot
Georgia.
of fiddle be played down there.
Right
Yeah.
through Michigan.
Okay.
All right. So I guess I'm going to try to find everybody then.
So you head
That's
back
okay.
upstairs, and it's at this point that Zeroth is walking out of his room. He registers that you're here, and then goes to sit down in the center of the common room on one of the cushioned chairs. Just leans back. Silren is emerging at this point. He's got the treats still warm and steaming a little bit from their trip to the oven. And at this point, Deathcap, I think, is emerging from his room as well. And Verda, what are you doing as you wake up?
I think I woke up relatively early. I think my character, I think she would just like their eyes just like flick open just suddenly, and then they like roll off of the skin and just crouch and stare around for a little bit. Just, like extremely like a startled animal, basically. Like, where am I?
You stare around. Where are you? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and then after a little while, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in hell. Right.
So you and Deathcap are having a little bit of trouble remembering where you are.
Yeah, I'm. But so after that, I just stand up and then I cast Mage Armor.
Very nice.
I remembered to do that this time.
So what does your Mage Armor look like? You're casting it. It can't be with no, you can't ritual cast this one. So how does it look when you cast the Mage Armor?
So I just pull out a piece of my longer piece of my hair and tie sort of like a row of knots in it, and then I eat it.
You eat it. All right.
Yeah, and then there's just a little light flicker throughout my body, and then it's done.
Cool. So it's very subtle.
Very subtle.
I like it. Okay, so you just roll out of bed, look around. Oh, I'm in hell. Crap. I'm in my weird butcher room with all these different animal bits hanging around. So sorry, did I remember this right or wrong? Where is your bed, like on the wall, or was it on the ground? Or was it on like the ceiling?
It was on the ground. I wasn't clever enough to put it on the ceiling. It was like just an animal skin.
Okay.
With probably some leaves and dirt on it.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're in this very primitive place that feels
It
really
was
natural
breathing.
to you.
It was breathing. It was breathing.
Oh, okay.
The place was breathing.
Oh, geez.
Otherwise, yeah.
Wow. So the entire... I gotcha. All right, so
Everyone
you
kind of
were...
rises and falls.
I like that. That's neat. So it's like it's alive.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
I'm just gonna go outside and try and find the common room real quick.
Okay, you leave your door. You exit the dorm, and at this point, it's Karu has gone downstairs. You just missed him, and you step out of your room, and you see these. You almost bump into one of these fiery creatures that is walking right past your door, just sweeping. And you actually realize that these brooms have handles made out of metal. Otherwise, the fire would probably burn it, right? And it seemed to be made out of the same material as their armor. And this spurt of fire comes within like an inch of your face. And you kind of leap backwards a little bit. You're still on edge a little bit. And then you see these creatures just cleaning up your room.
Like, hi, Mom. Just didn't know you were here.
Oh,
Thought you would have gone to a better place than this.
Of course, the classic Verda insanity.
Love it.
Anyway.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's Verda crazy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're feeling a little bit more protected. You're feeling all right. Did I miss anybody? Let's see. We got Silverin, Deathcap, Paddywhack. No, that's everybody. Perfect. So you guys are all in the common room. You're all congregating around this area, and it's at this point that these fiery creatures start to move towards the exit of the room of the pod you're in. And it's also at this point that Karu walks through the door, also nearly bumps into one of these fiery creatures, and then just steps in and sees you see everyone just collected around the center here after your stroll.
Yeah, okay. Good morning.
What's up? Well, can it really be morning? I mean, for all we know, it could be night on the surface. Wow. Dimensional logistics are weird, and I'm not going to think about it. Time zones are fucked up.
Indeed. Everyone slept, I trust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think we ought to be cooperative, or should we be looking around for things?
I don't want to piss off the guy who currently determines whether or not we stay in hell, so I'm opting to stay here until we actually need to, and, actually go to the arena.
If the
operation is boring.
Well, I mean, my concern is with the trustworthiness of our captor here. I'm not sure that we can believe in his, let's say, magnanimity in terms of our ability to leave this place ever. If the legends about Avexis are true, no one leaves. We might want to find our own way out and rely on our own luck, I suppose. On the other hand, since this is a realm of chaos, am I wrong in assuming this?
Not at all.
Chaotic behavior may not be received so badly. Perhaps, if anything, would create a little more entertainment for this fellow, which seems to be what he's looking for in the first place, should we look around. I don't imagine we'll be punished for it, ironically.
I don't know. I'm more worried about our game plan for these trials.
Yes, I'm kind of thinking that if it's any, I mean, this is at the risk of losing everyone's hope. The fact that Morty was unable to survive these trials means that we are severely outmatched. We have several of us, but Morty was as you know, Morty and his friends are unbelievably powerful. We just witnessed that in the battle with the dragon. I don't think our odds are good. We should probably try to get the hell out of here, pun intended.
It's possible that
Didn't they say something about we could leave and come back later?
They did.
Yeah, but he's a devil, so for all we know, he could be lying.
Right.
Well, I mean, what other option do we have? Dying?
Would Devcap know anything about devils? Since he speaks Infernal?
Yes. I think Deathcap would know at least the very base information about devils, such that they tend to make pacts with creatures to get them to do their bidding. It's very stereotypical of devils to twist their words frequently and not be entirely truthful. But also, you know that the difference between devils and demons in this world is extremely subtle. And in order to make a devil, one has to go into Avexis, and there's this substance called the Shadow Fire, which corrupts all of these souls and is insanely powerful. You have to be stronger than it in order to even survive and not get torn to bits and just scattered across Avexis. And so the strongest creatures will take two routes. Either they will adapt to the Shadow Fire, take it, and use it to their advantage to bolster themselves. Or they will try to dominate the Shadow Fire and take control of it. Devils are the beings that try to take control of the Shadow Fire and harness it and use it to their benefit. Demons are creatures that let it in and let it corrupt their appearance and their souls and make them more powerful by meshing with it. The devils must be strong in order to tame this Shadow Fire. And if they're not as strong, it's probably because some other creature has tamed it for them and used them as lackeys.
Interesting. So this is interesting. So devils are not sort of intrinsic to Avexis. This is like a material. This is like a plane in which there is a sort of base material which responds to agents in different ways. I see. That's interesting. That's actually hopeful.
Sorry, what'd you say, Karu? You cut out for like a second. That's actually what? Oh.
Hello?
Karu?
Anyone?
Hello?
yeah.
What is it going on here?
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work against anything except vampires, though.
True. Who knows?
I'm-
Maybe if you get another.
There probably isn't a way to keep chihuahuas away.
No.
You should probably.
But I mean, putting a giant geometric shape in a vampire's face usually works.
Yeah, why not? Why don't we use just add more bars to the cross to fight off more powerful creatures?
No, because it has to be a geometric shape.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like someone was going to say something there. Was it Death
Okay, Karhu, are you there? If you can still hear us, try getting off and getting back on again.
I think he might be occupied for a moment there. All right. Oh,
Maybe he did hear me.
maybe something happened.
Maybe it's what usually happens to me when I have to log off and log back on again.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So you guys are sitting around here. Karu has proposed the idea of looking around and just trying to find your own way out. What are you doing right now?
Paddywhack is probably going to stay in. If anything, she's going to go back to her room and start, working on on some projects that she's been holding off on since hasn't had time to do anything. So, yeah.
All right. So, Paddywhack.
If anyone wants to join her, go ahead.
Paddywhack, what are you working on right now?
Like the previous project of, the werewolf tooth thing. There's mostly just this is just the process of finding out, if this is possible, and then getting the results of not yet and not without some magical recharge of the tooth. This is basically like the time when she actually finds out about it.
Okay, sick. So you just, oh wow, Karu just left the roll 22.
Oh wow, something must have happened.
Yeah,
did he forget to charge his computer or something?
I don't know. We shall see.
Hey, can you message him or anything?
Let me try.
I just tried.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He hasn't gotten back to me yet. But you can try too. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a difference.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, this is just when she finds out the whole werewolf tooth recharge thing, and yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm probably hungry.
You're hungry?
I'm just gonna go back in the room, and I had two like kind of tankards of just my good non-GMO blood.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna just fill up on that. Probably go to sleep again because I don't like being awake.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're going back to bed?
I'm in denial. Yeah.
So Karu has bugged out and stopped talking. He's deep in thought for a moment. And to this point that... Oh! Hang on. Oh, that's Soren. And I just see Karu's back, maybe. Karu might be back. He's back in roll 20. That's amazing. Okay, where is he?
Doug and Bubble Wrap is cute.
It is. Oh,
Yeah.
Karu's back. Hopefully, he's online again. Let's see.
Downloading
Will he join the call?
now.
Yeah. Will he rejoin the call? He rejoined the call. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Hey,
my computer completely crashed. I
Oh.
like that chihuahua with
wow.
the crucifix.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so what's happened since I decided I was literally in hell, so I guess I got whisked off to a pocket dimension or something.
Yeah. So Verda just went back into her room and had some blood that was non-GMO, and then went back to sleep. And
Okay.
we were just waiting for you to finish your
Come
thought.
back?
Finish your thought. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my thought was that I think... I'm glad you were so kind to wait. I figured the world would have moved on without me there. My plan, my idea, is that we try to find a way... See, the thing was, as Verta brings up, they were going to say, we're going to let us out of here, and so we could come back and participate in these trials again. Well,
We
what's
have
to
to
say we should play
die.
by those rules? How about we go try to find the staff, Morty's staff, and get out of here without playing by the rules?
I mean, yeah, but like, what if when we have to come back, that means we have to die and go to hell?
Right.
Also, that seems like a very bad idea, considering half of us don't really have much experience with stealth.
Yeah, that's indeed true. I'm a little bit overmotivated, so to speak, for getting this
Understandable,
staff.
but
I think our chances are very slim to be able to get it in this
Oh hell.
playing by their rules.
well, sometimes you gotta play by the rules to break them.
Indeed.
Maybe
have a
maybe
idea.
because the oh
What's the idea?
Flora
Aren't devils like creatures of the Fae? Like they can't do anything if you bind them to something. So if we trick them into a contract, then they can't act outside that thing.
Yes.
Dang.
What are we gonna say? Like, leave us alone, give us the staff?
How would we go about that though? And even then, like maybe this is a plan that should be shelved for until maybe until we get some of the trials done. Because again, our best chance to actually get through this is through the trials.
If we participate in trials, can't we make it so that they can't trick us? They have to follow their contract. They can cheat, but if we they're like fake creatures. I know that they have some type of law that they have to operate by. So if we can trick them into working along these contracts, then maybe we can find a loophole out without getting screwed.
How would we get him into a contract, though?
If they want us to play the game.
Right.
Yeah, but we kind of already accepted that by the whole, gestures to the room.
Yes, but what happens if we want to leave and then come back? So what if we make a deal about we can leave every time we complete a trial or we stay? Leave, you can't do anything to us in XYZ.
Feels complicated. It seems a lot more simple to just, go through the trials normally. And if it's just a trial a day kind of thing, then we have plenty of time to rest up between.
I get that, but what happens if staying in hell keeps us trapped in hell?
Just don't eat any food that's offered to you, and you should be fine.
What
I walk up, offer food.
I'll eat pomegranate.
Not your food. Your food's fine.
I don't mind if I do. I take whatever he's offering and I eat one of them.
I drank the blood.
All right, so hang on. Karu, you gain 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then Soren, you got 1 treat left.
Good.
Yeah.
I drank the blood.
That's
Anybody
fantastic.
want it, or shall I take it?
I'm gonna give my cookie to Zeroth.
All right, so he's got
So
3 temporary.
Three?
3.
3 temp hit points?
Yep. So you hand yours to Zeroth, Deathcap, and he puts the whole thing in his mouth and just swallows it whole. He doesn't even taste it. He just eats the whole thing.
This is fantastic. I hope I just didn't eat sand in disguise, though. It was fantastic.
All right, so you guys are all sitting around here. Silrun's got his magnificent treats that he's just offered you guys. The last one, where is that last one going?
If no one wants it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Verda was saying something about blood.
Yeah, I drank the blood they gave me. Is that alright?
Mm-hmm.
It
He just shrugs. I don't know anything about. Actually, do I know anything about this place?
This place? I'm just gonna say no. This place is extremely weird. The fact that no one can really return from Avexis is already bad enough, or at least no one really has returned from Avexis.
This place probably operates off of rules that Avexis. Yeah, this place operates different from Avexis, even if it is Avexis adjacent.
Seems like it. Seems like that is very likely.
Alright, fair enough. I have no idea about anything here, so I don't know. Caution and everything, but I don't think we have much to worry about as long as, he holds up his end of the deal if we win all the trials.
don't eat the pomegranates.
That would be, I guess especially watch out for pomegranates.
Yeah.
The door swings open to the common room here, to the entire pod, and in walks Nesa, the demon that had floated down to you guys on the trial grounds. Your first day in hell. He steps in, and he just walks up to you, hands behind his back, chin raised high. He looks as he's got a wide smile plastered on his face. Looks as though he's had a great rest and just gone for a jog, come back home, and had a nice cup of coffee. He's looking great. As he steps in, Good morning.
Have you been
Lovely day out, isn't it?
I guess?
out? How do you get out of hell? Also,
I don't
have you ever heard of
know.
knocking?
Knocking? I'm a devil, sweetie. I don't need to knock.
Don't call me sweetie. Also, that's probably how you got in hell.
Fair point. Just wanted to come have a quick chat before your first trials. Unless, of course, you're thinking of leaving. Denying old Nate a bit of fun. He makes like a crying imitation on, like, you know, where he puts his knuckles up to the sides of his eyes and rubs, boo-hoo style, and then just puts it behind his back again.
Not so far, I don't think. If anything, these trials actually seem a little like they might be fun. I mean, depending on what they are, of course.
Of course.
I think we're gonna die.
I mean, you can't really go any farther down. You're already in hell. Don't know if you've noticed.
It's hard not to.
Indeed it is. Right. Well, the staff is not going anywhere. And,
where do you keep the staff? Do you have it on you? Do you have the staff with you?
I rarely keep the staff with me. It's a force too good to be true. You know what I mean? Too good for me to carry around.
Where do you store something good at a place like this?
Kara, make a persuasion check, please.
Oh no, why? You so...
Rah, you're gonna get, like, kicked out and killed.
Kicked out of hell? That'd be pretty good.
Bless. Okay, add a d4 to this roll.
Get kicked in.
That's not gonna help me at all.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not gonna help you.
I can't effing blink and do anything. 5 plus... You can give me all 4 of them and it's not gonna matter.
He just kind of leans in a little bit, winks, and says, I keep
I hope I get a 1.
near and dear, and make sure that it's held safe. But I'm not about to tell you where it is. That would just be silly of me. Although,
Come now, there's no way we can find it. We're in hell, remember?
Of course you're in hell, but miraculous things have happened before, and I wouldn't want to lose my toy without being able to, well, at least play with it a little bit. You understand?
That makes sense. You came to talk with us about the first trial?
Indeed, yes. I was wondering how you're feeling this morning. See how confident you are that you can win.
I feel stabby.
Stabby. Like you want to run a blade through something.
I don't know. Also, I have a question. So, what are the specifics of us leaving and being able to return later?
Well, you can leave and then return to the tower, and, well, time works a little differently here. I don't think much will have changed. In fact, it might just feel like a few minutes since you last left. If you come back a week or a month from now.
Not like you're gonna die here.
No, but if you die, let's just say it's not going to be very pleasant.
I mean, you aren't gonna die here.
Oh, me? If I died here, that'd be very interesting.
Where would you go? Where would you go after that?
He shrugs. I've never
Back
died
here?
in hell before. Can't say that I know. It's an intriguing thought, though.
First, go back to the material plane.
If anyone could do that, then I think there'd be a lot fewer devils in the world, wouldn't there?
Maybe they're all dumb and they haven't
Probably.
tried.
Puzzling to me that we could leave here.
Oh, yes.
Seems a little bit.
Suspicious. Sorry.
That comes without strings attached? Us leaving this place?
Roll an insight
Literally,
check,
yeah.
please.
A what check?
Insight
God.
check.
Really, I don't think they're going to tie.
Please stop antagonizing. I want to find out what the first trial is going to be.
15. Actually, so as you're like, so no strings attached. He shrugs and crosses his arms a little bit. And it's like he's trying to make it ambiguous, but it seems as though he hasn't really put any strings attached to it. So you think you possibly could leave, and there wouldn't be any consequence.
All right.
How would we leave?
The victor's egress, my dear. A portal mostly reserved for the winners. That is the way you could leave if you won the games, but I've got another option for you. See, I normally don't allow folks to leave on their own. It's not exactly my thing. But luckily, I do have eyes everywhere, and watching you. I mixed y'all and you, and it didn't work. Watching you on the material plane is almost as fun as seeing it firsthand.
Neat.
You are kind of the center of attention right now.
I see.
Ominous. Okay, back to the original conversation. First trial. You were going to talk about to us.
Yes. Just know that you shouldn't use all your resources on the first fight.
I think you should, but that's...
Okay.
There will be more... should explain this. This trial will not involve the rest of the champions. It only involves you and your crew. We already weeded out the weaklings. If you want to fight, if you want to flee, it doesn't matter to me. You simply must defeat a few of my failures, my subjects that have not provided in the past few. I would like to say years, but I couldn't tell you what time it is, nor what day it was. In the past while, I've been living here.
Living?
Living.
That's ironic. Call it.
After you've battled them, you'll have a little while to recuperate and rest. And then we will enter the second trial. And I won't spoil that one for you. Not yet, at least.
Okay.
Hmm.
Does that sate your curiosity? Patty?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I just wanted to know what a little bit about what the trial was going to be about. Thank you.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. The reason I was here was not just to warn you, but to explain how this is going to work, so you know how to follow the proper etiquette. You're going to leave the auberge, walk across the bridge, and then you're going to submit your items for inspection to the guards, to my myrmidons. They will find everything you've got, make sure it's not stolen from the auberge, of course, and then they'll let you in the trial grounds. You will face off against the creature, and whether you die or live, you'll come back to the auberge afterwards.
Oh, how do we get back if we're dead?
Well,
Wheelbarrow.
you will, I'll bring you there, and then we'll probably dispose of your carcasses or your piles of fetid dust back into the material plane. And then we'll see where the gods or the saints put you from there.
Ah,
Everything clear?
mm-hmm. Makes
Lovely.
sense to me.
Yes. Quite clear.
Gather yourselves and leave when you are ready. Everything will wait for you. You do not need to rush. In hell, well, we've already done all the rushing, all the getting to places on time, and now there's nowhere left to go. So you can take your sweet time, give us a bit of suspense. Good luck.
Wait, hang on. Did we just agree to fight?
He
I don't know,
lifts
but-
up and steps out of the door, leaves it open, and begins flying off of the side of this this banister, this railing here. He steps onto it and then leaps off, and he flies back over to Nace's spire, where you guys actually see him through one of the windows in here, fly over towards this building and land on a balcony, where he walks into his spire and disappears.
Well, I'm ready whenever. I mean, I have everything on me, so I'm ready whenever.
All right, you guys want to do this?
Yeah. I mean, it beats running around in the wild. At least we have beds now.
Actually, it's disturbingly pleasant here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, why aren't we burning yet?
Yeah, okay, for a minute.
Part of the description of the
Magic.
Okay. So you guys are preparing to leave?
Airbnb.
Like he said, maybe build up a little bit of suspense.
Okay.
Build up a little suspense. Any last minute preparations? Like for hour or two, and then build up a little bit of that suspense.
Okay, so you're just waiting, and as you peek out the window every so often, and you see devils flying and landing on what did they call it? On like the seats. They're landing at the seats and just waiting and staring down at the trial grounds, getting ready, getting anxious and waiting for you to arrive. And as they're arriving, you see one creature from the flock split off and start flying over towards the auberge. It looks to be a small imp with an oversized head, large horns, gangly limbs, and wings that look way too small for it. And as it flies over to you, it's kind of like a baby demon. It looks very strange, a baby devil. It lands on the roof of your pod and then scuttles down toward the door, climbing on the ceiling. And as it enters this area, it drops off the ceiling, lands on the ground with a little thud, and then rubs its head. Oh, thank the light. You there? It points at all of you guys here.
Which one?
Yo.
Which?
All of you have to get out of here. I didn't. Look how I become. A servant. I don't want to see more like that. This is terrible. This place is a trap. I found the secrets. I tried to break away. Didn't work for me. I didn't have friends. See, I was one like you before. I'm an adventurer. I was looking for the staff. I wanted it, but I was too damn stupid to get away. I wanted you to leave as soon as you can. Take the opportunity you have and run.
Can we hey, slow down, buddy.
What?
Can we help you?
I don't know. I've never been offered it before. Never really got out, if I'm being honest. This is the first time I managed to break away. Master got distracted. Nasher himself, he floated up to us. He started chatting. I managed to escape. It's almost like he let me go. Strange.
He probably did.
He probably did. Where is the staff?
The staff, it's in his spire. We must have seen him floating. He went to a balcony. Let's go in there. Get in, get the staff, and leave. I believe. I got there. Yes, I remember. I was there. There was a portal. He had a portal he could leave through. I believe it was how he saw into the material plane.
How can we possibly get from here to Nace's spire without him?
I have no idea.
Can we smuggle you out?
You could try.
Can we help you get out?
He looks very hopeful for a second.
No harm in trying, right? I mean, what's the
there's
worst that could happen?
I mean,
Can
yeah,
you help us?
we're
Listen,
already
if you
in
can
hell.
help us get to Nace's Spire, if you can lead us there, and we can bring you through the portal, and you can
Or try.
come out of his service.
You do that?
Of course.
You take me?
You take us to the staff. We'll take you away from Avexis.
Don't get your hopes up, kid. I don't know how well this is gonna work.
Yeah. Best thing we could do, maybe if we give him very good entertainment, we might be able to get you along with the staff.
Oh, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting at the spire. If you plan on coming with me, get to the spire. If you don't, if you want to take the trials and perhaps get stuck here like me,
We don't know how to get. I'm not at all interested in these trials. To be honest, I think
Me
it's
neither.
a trap. I agree with you. I think it's a trap. Now, but I don't know how to get to the spire, so we'll need you to lead us there. I'll need you to lead me there. I don't know whether or not Patty here is interested.
Fly? Can you fly?
Not yet.
Not quite.
Me neither.
I can
Can we
fly.
even get there?
I can fly there. That's kind of the whole thing. That's how I get there. See? Not sure I would carry you. You're a little bigger
about
than me,
Deathcap?
see?
Can Deathcap fly?
I
Yeah.
can cast Zoo.
You can cast Zoo.
You can create
And have a bunch of, like-
animals.
Yeah.
How big is this guy?
About 3 feet tall,
Oh wow, he's taller than me.
and he's really, really
Right.
thin.
He's really thin.
I'm,
Can we
I'm
find a
I have
path
okay.
outside of the
in case anything happens.
average way to get there? There looks like there's a stair. Well, not a stairway. Yeah, stairway.
so
I can turn-
can we group up away from the little guy for just a moment?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he lets you go. He's just standing there anxiously, looking over his shoulder, waiting for someone to bring him out of this pod you're in. He's
Can we
waiting.
hide him in a pod? Can we hide him in one of our rooms?
Are you gonna let him into one of your rooms?
Actually, I don't know if I can trust the rooms. We should keep him
I don't
in
know
our
his name.
sights.
Keep him in our sights.
Quick question: what's your name? You ever really introduced yourself before this whole conversation?
My master calls me spineless. Which is odd.
That's a shame.
It's horrible. But I've always wanted to be called Bilious. Has a nice ring to it.
It does.
Bilious.
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 Yes.
Bilious.
Ah, that sounds nice. Done it.
Yeah, it actually kind of does. Oh, thank you for the information, Bilious.
Right. Spineless. God.
So, so let's just give us one moment, Bilious.
Of course.
We will just commiserate for just a second, and we'll get back to you. So let's all huddle up. What are you thinking?
I
We need
think
to
there
find
might be
somewhere.
another way in case this whole trials thing doesn't work out.
I
I
think
think we
these
need to
trials
get
are a
out
trap.
first.
Obviously, they're a trap, Karhu. So what do we do? Let's
I don't
bring it.
touch them.
You want to spring the trap?
How do we
Yeah.
get out?
Plus, it's
of
fun.
There's got to be some way to get out of through the. I don't want to be in hell. I don't know about you,
no
but
one
I
wants to-
prefer.
No one wants to go
I
to hell, Verda,
sure
but
as
people go there
under-
anyway.
Him wild shape into something and hang out with this guy. I think he's a trap.
Ah,
Wait, can't you wild shape into something large and that can fly?
Yeah, I did an insight check on him.
Oh, you did? What'd you get? Oh,
Yeah.
16. This is a terrified little dude that just somehow escaped from his master and has most likely stayed in the auberge before. And you notice that he knows this place very well, but not because he's been hired to come here, but because he remembers it, and because it's very likely that he was here and failed. And this is
So
the
likely
result
he's-
of failing the trials.
I don't assume anything about him is not a lie. But it's a coincidence that he showed up,
Right.
and that devil went ahead and specifically said he has eyes on us all the time. What if this is one of the eyes, giving us false hope?
Do we have any way to make a spell that would create a false death cap that could follow us around while death cap wild shapes into something?
Does that
You know
even
what I
have,
mean?
like,
I can wild shape into an I can cast Zoo, keep one animal with you guys,
Yes.
and then I can wild shape and follow this guy.
I think that's great.
Hmm.
But will he be able to fly? Because he's going to fly when he leaves us.
If anything, I can always summon another creature for my escape.
Yes, okay. I think that's a great
Alright.
idea. To have one of the animals stay with us. I don't imagine... I mean... I don't know if the devils can see through this or not. I don't know enough about devils. But maybe you do.
Honestly, what
Okay,
I
really dumb question. Would I know anything about devils?
Make a religion or history check.
I have the same for either one.
Actually,
so
no,
I'll
no,
go
no, no. Yeah, religion or history.
Yeah, I'll go history because yeah.
What are you trying to glean here? What are you trying to learn?
I guess I actually don't honestly know. It's just like Deathcap just mentioned that he doesn't know much about devils, so like how much do I know about devils?
It's
I
hard
guess
to
more general.
say. There's a lot about devils. So are you trying to learn their personality? Typically,
Will
More
they
like
see
general,
Will they
more
see
like
through this
general
illusion?
abilities.
will they see
like
through the
general
illusion?
abilities. Yeah, but like, would they be able to see a conjured creature and would they be able to detect if a creature has been conjured or not?
Very much depends on the devil. If this
Yikes.
creature, it depends on what kind of abilities they've adapted or they've created with the Shadowfire. Some of them have devil sight that could allow them to see invisible creatures. Some of them don't. It's honestly
It's kind of pick and choose depending on what they were made for.
it depends on which devil you're talking about.
All right then. So
would
generally,
it be safe to assume that the big guy would definitely have that ability?
probably. So let's just put this as option 2. Like option 1, go through the trials. Option 2, sneak our way to grab the staff.
I am not going through the trials no matter
Wait a
what.
minute. What about this? We have the option to leave. We have the option to leave
Well, my
through this
character is,
portal
maybe
over
I
here,
am.
through the portal Victor's Egress. We're gonna need, if we're even gonna bother, like one possibility is to steal this. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. We got to get this guy away from Nace's spire in the first place. We can't go in there while he's in there and have to fight the devil.
Well, the only way to do that would be to distract him.
Right.
Oh.
I have an unseen
Some
servant.
idea time. We could distract him by going through the trials. Split the team.
I would say if we could.
I have unseen servant as a spell.
It would be great if we could send fakes of ourselves into the trials that they wouldn't see, and then we could go to Nace's spire. I mean, we've got to trick him. This isn't going to be easy.
The best way that I see it, no matter what, we need to go through the trials.
Why can't
I don't
we
understand
be-
your reasoning. I mean, this is way. I told you, my master, who is like 15 levels higher than us, has gotten wrecked by these trials.
Yeah, but that's assuming that we lose. But also, Naseer is going to be there. Meaning, he will be distracted. So, if we do ever decide to use the whole, go to his room thing, we need a distraction. Which means we need to at least build a little bit of a reputation in the arena, which means we need to go through the trials to distract him so that he won't be there.
I have a question.
I may or may not have an answer. What?
What if we... Well, we could do a more basic distraction, such as I have 2 spells that might be helpful. There's Unseen Servant, and there is, Blindness, Deafness.
Would that even work on a devil?
Now, let's hold it for a second. Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's take this out of character for a moment. Like, can we take this out of character for a moment? Because as a player, I really want to go through the trials. And again, Nathan will be distracted at the trials. He'll physically be there. His attention will be off of everything else except the trials.
Do you really want to do the trials? I can do that.
Yes, I really want to do the trials.
Yeah. How do we... But how... If he's distracted, so will we be distracted, because we'll be in the trials, and we won't have the ability to go to the place. How are we going to break away?
Well, you know what? Let's put it this way. We can. I think what we can do is we can be. What do you call it?
I mean, I'll
compromise. We can compromise. We have 3 different trials. We're going to have the ability to do this. We can scope out. We can do a trial, and if we survive it, then great. But in the meantime, we can also figure out whether Nasa's going to be at his spire or is he going to be at the games. Are there going to be any way out of the? I think this is a good idea. We can get out. We can scope out whether or not it's possible to escape the trial grounds during the trials. You know what I mean? So during trials, we can escape. Right.
Yeah. So we go to the first trial to confirm whether or not he's going to be there. Then, while we're there, we can also see if there's any kind of exit out of the trials.
What were you going to say, Death Cap?
Sorry.
I was going to say, like, while the trials are going on, like, somebody keeps an eye on him to see, like, if he's actively watching or if he gets bored and leaves.
We don't all have to go through the trials anyway, as well. We could have a few people go through, and then a few other people could do something else during that time period.
No, yeah, but he might get suspicious.
Right.
Especially if we don't all
that's
show up.
That's an interesting idea, Berta, because we could say somebody doesn't want to do it, and that person could be sent. That's interesting.
Yeah, we could say one of us got sick.
Yeah, or one of us got sick, or one of them didn't. Say one of us doesn't want to do it, and so they're going to go out of Victor's Egress. But instead of going to Victor's Egress, that person could make it to Nace's Spire with the assistance of this Bilious fellow. Get the staff.
What if we have is it Death Cap? Who wild shapes? I forgot.
Death Cap.
Death Cap. What if we have Death Cap wild shape into a sparrow or something?
He's currently a 6th level druid. He can't fly.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a rule. I forgot.
Yeah, you can only. They have limitations. Like 1st level, they can't take swimming or flying forms. 4th level, they can't take flying forms. But when they get to 8th level, their forms are unrestricted.
Who's our most talented sort of roguish character who can do like hiding? I think Death Cap. The hidden.
Yeah.
So maybe Death Cap doesn't want to do the trial. Death Cap can hang around with Bilious and lurk around in the shadows, get the staff, meet us afterwards, going out the portal. At the portal.
I have +6 stealth, but he probably has more.
I think it kind of all depends on how the first trial goes, so maybe we should take the first trial first.
Well, I think right now I'm just thinking in terms of the player who wants to do it. If you want to do it, then what do you guys think? I'm cool to compromise.
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing it. I mean, like...
I mean, if it's a TPK, it's going to be it'll be a bit unfortunate, but I feel like we've been given either a trap here or a gift horse.
I just I do want to do it. I just want to think about it logically first to figure out if there are other options.
Well,
because the characters might realize those.
What the hell? We might be able to get into it and just figure a creative way out of it. As I'm saying, like it might be fun to do something like split it up, like try the ruse with Death Cap wild shaping and leaving one of the animals with us, and so we could pretend that animal's coming with us into the trial, so that it seems like all of us are in there. At the same time, he goes and sneaks to try to at least scope out where it is.
With the help of Bilious.
So that the next day we can get there, perhaps. Because if we can go there and sneak there and get it, This could be a
And like worst case scenario, we just go full on raid the place.
right. What do you guys think?
Worst
Be-
case scenario, yeah.
But, yeah, or like we could again go through the trials. So far, he hasn't seemed to be deceitful, and even then, like so far it's like there's no strings attached for leaving, and like as long as we survive the trials, we'll get the staff. Like so far, it seems like a cut and clean deal. Well, he may be a devil. Like he seems to be so far a devil of his word. He's treated us nicely. Like so, as a player and as Patty, I want to see how far this goes. Like I want to see how far these trials go.
As a player, I would love to do this. As a character, I'm questioning with the as long as part. I think that if I do think I'm definitely going to go through the trials, but however, or get stuck in them and die. However, I do think that there should be some kind of
Backup
caution
plan?
attached. A backup plan. And especially since my character has high intelligence and would probably not be okay with just being like, let's trust this devil.
Hey, my character has high intelligence too. 20 intelligence.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
no, you're really smart.
But that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what Patty's gonna full on go directly into a devil like deal.
Also, keep in mind again.
But this is
Kobold.
Patty we're talking. Patty's ultra curious.
Yeah, ultra curious. She
Like,
wants to see how far this goes. Like she's
Right.
she's basically her fatal flaw is her curiosity.
Right. Whereas if Karu just wants that staff, I don't give a damn how I get the staff. The faster I can get to the staff, the better. The idea of going through 3 trials to get the staff versus sneaking in and taking the effing staff and then going through a portal, I'm clearly going to go for the latter. But
also keep in mind, does Karhu want to make an enemy that is otherworldly?
Karu's got so many enemies now.
Does he need more enemies? The answer is no, he doesn't need more enemies. He has enough enemies. He's got a fucking solstice eater attached to his arm.
Yeah,
Right.
Curiosity killed the kobolds with the
That's true.
Oh, that's
and
hilarious.
the Solstice Eater has enemies in Avexis as well, for what I remember.
So, like, I think no matter what, I think we should go through the first trial and then make our plans from there.
What about Silurin and Deathcap? I want to hear what they have to think about this.
I was gonna say that actually. Took the words out of my mouth, Gar. Oh,
Are we? Do they still exist? Or do they get
yeah, good
kicked out of the
question.
call?
Silverin, you still here?
Yes.
Okay. You are being asked your opinion. So what do you think? What are you thinking, Silverin?
Well, seems like a damned if we do, damned if we don't sort of situation.
Interesting. Deathcap, what do you think of this?
I want to cast locate object.
Sick. Go ahead.
Ooh.
What are you locating?
Because
Sorry, go ahead.
staff. He showed us the staff. I know a little bit about it thanks to traveling to Cairo and hearing more about it with Dane and then actually seeing it. So like while everybody's discussing plans, I want to focus on this staff. Is
I
it
love
even
it.
here?
Yes.
This on this plane? Is it in a pocket dimension? Like where it? Because for all we know, could have just shown us it and not have it here while we plot.
Right.
All right. So what does your locate object look like?
All of like the dirt that's on my cape is gonna just like go off of me and like it's gonna like make images like that little red toy where you had like the 2 knobs like going left and right. It's gonna like Deathcap being Deathcap, it's just gonna like take the shape of everything that I'm looking for. Like,
Oh, cool.
This.
That's neat. I like that.
A dirt-based hologram.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like that. It's like in Black Panther with the holograms that they had made of sand. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
in
wait,
Black Panther,
yeah,
they
I
had
think
like
I know.
black
Yeah, yeah,
sand
yeah.
holograms. That's just how I'm picturing it. But I like that. It's like Earth-based.
You mean the
And-
vibranium sand?
I think I have no idea, but yeah, it must have been vibranium sand. So yes,
Yeah.
so Deathcap, you like shake the dirt off. It just collects in front of you like a VR type thing. So you're seeing your surroundings. And suddenly you can also see the color of this place as well. As you're focused in on this, you see at the top of a very small pyramid is the staff embedded in the capstone of the pyramid, which is in an antechamber type area with a high ceiling, floors made of molten rock that are like slowly moving very lazily around. And you also see like these obsidian pillars and platforms that are all around this room, which has walls that seem to be made of flesh mixed with metal. And on these pillars and platforms are these statues that look Zerinian to you, as in they were from the country of the continent of Zerin, possibly Zudarian statues. They have they seem to be arms crossed in front of their chests. Some of them have jackal heads, and then a rest of like a human body, and they look like upright sarcophagi, which looks extremely out of place. And then your dirt hologram shifts, and you see that in a sub room that is off to the very back of this room appears to be a pair of massive stone not sarcophagi. Sorry. What are they? What am I thinking of? The word tombs. These coffins. And this room seems fairly safe from what you can tell here. And you locate the staff and you see it. It's very prominent and glowing blue energy being kept by this pyramid.
Yeah.
And is definitely on this plane of existence.
Well, found it. Yeah,
What?
talk about security.
Can we all see this, or is it just Deathcap?
Just Deathcap. He's the one who cast look at objects, so he can see it.
All right, there.
Oh, additionally, Deathcap, you see in this room is a giant portal that is up a small flight of elegant stairs, and this portal is filled with orange glowing light, typical portal stuff for hell, and it seems to be the secondary main attraction. So you've got the staff, and then you've got this portal, and this portal seems extremely important.
Does he see any kind of opening?
Yes. At the back of the room, on the opposite side of the portal, is a giant archway that is like embedded with these skulls. And this archway with skulls seems to exit out into a long hallway that ends in a door, like a set of double doors that opens out onto a balcony.
Bingo, we have our way.
All right. So what are we doing?
Honestly, I really want to take the trial. Like,
Sure.
What does everybody think? If we have to back out as players, what do you guys think?
yeah. My vote's on take the trial, see how things go from there.
We can at least do one trial.
Yeah, I think one trial might be a good compromise. I'm cool with that. If we get ripped to shred, I can't imagine with 3 trials that there's going to be set up in such a way that we're going to get ripped to shred after the first one. But if we get our ass handed to us after the first one, you might want to think about our exit strategy. I think I can.
Yeah,
We're
we're still
fighting.
alive.
I can go with that.
Okay.
So all I have to do is go down and submit to inspection.
All right. You guys leave the Brimstone Auberge. It now seems that the
After, like-
Devil Staff has all returned to their posts and that the elemental creatures have disappeared. You leave the Auberge and walk across this stone bridge, and you feel a strange sensation in the first day that you've spent in hell. As you leave and are exposed to the atmosphere, your skin starts to feel extremely moist and almost moldable, like clay or some kind of spongy material. And it's very uncomfortable. It's very slight at first. You also feel as though on the top of your head, there is this, it's almost like getting teeth growing in, but on your skull. Although it's very, very subtle.
I already has those, so now she's just getting more.
Yeah, it seems like you're getting more. And it's like this corrosive substance is licking at your heels and just looming over you and attempting to take your form and change it. And this is the first day that you've spent in hell, and it is extremely strange. However, you make it up to these giant double doors where you see a pair of devils standing on either side, Cambions, which look to be tieflings with large unfurled wings carrying spears. They step over to you, and one of them holds up a hand.
Halt! Submit to inspection and prepare to pass into the trial grounds.
All right. Do we have? Is there like a table where we have to put stuff on, or
take off our
Yeah,
shoes
like
and our
one
belt
of those-
buckles?
Put your bag there.
Nothing at all. You don't need to move anything. Everyone stand still for a moment.
It's not surprising to me that the TSA is in hell.
Yep, that actually fits perfectly.
Yeah, you just gotta put the.
Sorry, go ahead.
Gotta have
it
that
just
metal.
be clear if it was
detector
just
and
like
everything.
airport security. We just have to do it like 3 times.
I hope they have. I hope they have.
Just make it the most hellish experience possible.
Okay.
I don't think moving sidewalks would go to hell.
Later on, we're going to
Moving
the DMV.
sidewalks. Oh my god.
Oh no, I don't want to wait that long.
Old Wing Association.
Oh god.
I don't
The
need to do
Cambion
that.
turns and bangs on the door twice. And over the door, with the keystone, like where the keystone would be on the door, it unfurls backwards and outwards, almost like some kind of amorphous living substance. And poking out is the head of a golem that just has a visor as if it was wearing like a knight's helmet. And it looks directly at each one of you, and the visor glows orange for a second. And it looks you up and down, and then moves on to the next person. Looks you up and down. The head itself moves in the keystone. It looks all of you up and down, one at a time. And then exhales this strange looking substance that appears to be greenish. It's like a greenish smoke before the head recedes back into the keystone, which closes behind it. And seeing the color of the smoke, the Cambion just nods. Both Cambions, actually. One of them seems to be like a sub-Cambion that's not really supposed to be calling the shots, but this other one that has been talking to you guys nods, turns, grabs a hold of the handle of the door, and pulls it open.
Straight ahead. And it's the trial grounds when you're ready.
You can't miss it.
Thank you very
Prepare
much.
for a lot of pain, mates. I wish you the best of luck.
She
Yeah, we're
smiles
adventurers.
and shows jagged
It's an
fangs.
occupational hazard.
So
As long
were
as there aren't
so were
shots
they.
involved.
The rest of them that tried it. Most of them are dead. And Nace has still got the staff.
Hang on.
Probably shouldn't wish you luck. It's not going to do you any
How does
favours.
anyone-
Sorry, what were you
How does-
saying?
How does he still have the staff if someone must have won?
No one won. No one's won the games.
How the
No
hell
one
does that
has.
work?
My
They
money's on
die?
no one will. So, better to probably best just keep moving, shall you? You'll see in a moment.
Probably.
His failures, as he calls them. Yeah, he's got pretty high standards. Let's just say. Come on ahead. Continue straight. Don't look any the staff in the eyes. They're a little touchy.
Okie doke.
She smiles and just lets you in.
Yes.
You guys see the hallway that is fairly familiar to you after you exited the trial grounds, with the multiple different branching off pathways, and this time you see a lot more fiends in here. Some of them just dragging themselves along as they don't have any legs, just heading over towards these like incubation tanks like things that are embedded in the walls. And it seems as though a lot of these are lesser devils or demons, and some of them that are being guarded by these Cambions, who appear to be the typical guards, are corrupted looking people, like the imp you saw with Bilius. And these people just give you a look, and before they can say anything, you guys are kind of pushed forwards by a pair of other Cambions that just step behind you and usher you over towards this exit, which is a fairly long hallway. And it's at this point that you guys start to hear the cheers louder and louder, as at the very end of this hallway, this corridor, is a staircase that leads out onto the trial grounds again. And you hear the booming, amplified voice of Nesa as you step out onto the trial grounds. It seems to be relatively the same, with all of the sand and the grit and dirt. And as you guys are just looking around, everything seems normal, and the devils are all in the audience cheering, and they look extremely pumped and excited for this fight. All right. Cool. So you step out here, and Nesa steps up and walks over to the edge of his viewing seat area.
Where is that?
Huh?
Where is that viewing seat area? Could you
Up here.
indicate that? There it is. Okay, cool.
It's up here.
He's not in his quarters. Okay.
Nope. His quarters are all the way over here. Yes.
Right. So can we see a way from here to get to a pathway to get to those quarters?
Yep. You see this exit specifically, which you can assume would be attached to this bridge, would be probably a good way to get to his quarters if you wanted to. However, the only issue is all of the other exits are currently barred by portcullises.
Oh. Wasn't that just fine and dandy?
All right. So
how wide are the bars of the portcullises? Can an animal like one of Deathcap's creatures?
If you were a small, it's probably about as wide. It's wide enough for a fox to slip through. Anything smaller, a fox could slip through. A smaller creature could definitely get through it. Yes, if Deathcap wanted to, he could fit through any of these bars.
Is there any way? I mean, I'm doing all this looking around while this is all going on. It seems evil, but I am scouting. Can you see mechanisms for the portcullis inside the portcullis, or is it somehow far away from
it looks as though, the mechanism's kind of exposed, although it looks to be a strange alien contraption using pulleys that you can't really recognize, as the designs are a little screwed up. They're a little different than you would have expected, so it might be a little hard to work those if you don't know how the mechanism works.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
All right. Nesa steps up, leans against the banister, and calls out, "Welcome all to the first trial of, our new adventurers. They will be facing off against the most lowliest of creatures. One who thought it was wise to betray me and attempt to steal one of my other servants from me right under my nose. We all know that's a foolish move, don't we, folks? But it seems as though his thick horned head, Well, it was too strong for that notion to break through. So, give our adventurers a nice little round of applause as they are about to face off against the Ripper. And it's at this point the audience just starts to cheer and all grow extremely loud. And at the very back here, the portcullis starts to grind and slowly open and raise up. But it's at this moment that you guys notice that not only is the portcullis moving, but the sand is starting to slip and slide down into this slowly opening crevice all around you. And you seem to be on a circular platform, of which there are there are actually several all around this place. And the sand begins to fall away into a seemingly bottomless pit as some of these platforms are raising and falling every so often. They're all constantly moving around here, up and down and up and down. And this creature, as the portcullis opens, stepping out is a manacled humanoid form with massive curling horns, with a trident in, well, actually a what is it called? I guess we'll just call it a fork for right now, that is tipped with this burning metal. It has massive wings, a long tail, and seems to be the color of cooled lava. As this creature steps out, it roars, lets out this horrible screeching sound, breaks free from the manacles, spreads its wings, and begins to fly up into the air here as this giant devil is let out onto the field. All right, we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Boy, initiative time.
Okay, you guys are currently on one. I wish I had a map for this. That would probably be really helpful, but I didn't. I did not make one for this. My bad.
Just circles inside of the in the middle of the arena, so we can tell where the platforms are.
Yeah, I can do that. If we're gonna do that, we could probably go on break for a few minutes. Card.
A few minutes break. Awesome.
Devil.
I am having the worst luck
You are
with
having
rolls
some
today.
bad luck right now, man.
Excuse me, you're having the worst luck? I rolled a natural fucking 1.
Did you?
I rolled a natural 20 and Patty Whack rolled a natural 1.
That's
We both rolled
inspiration.
+3.
So we're we're missing Zero.
Well,
Cool.
Patty got the 1. You got the 4. I thought it was me. I didn't. I got a 10.
No. You got
You got
Patty Whack got the 4.
Oh yeah. I'm getting so used to
Car
thinking
got a
it's
10.
me.
I'm last of the pact. I'm last of the pack, my man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad, dude. I have to admit that was worse.
Deathcap got a 20. Nice. And then what did Silver got? A 13. Very nice. And then Azeroth got 15. Cool.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna go on a quick 5-ish minute break as I get these circles figured out here,
All right.
and then we're going to be right back. Cool. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because like most of my spells are more support spells than anything else.
Yeah.
All right. So, whenever everyone is back, we will begin this combat here.
Okie doke.
All right. So I have numbered every single. Oh, come on. Where's the music? Good. Okay, perfect. I've numbered every circle here. And so every turn on initiative count 10, these circles will move up and down by a number determined by a die roll. I'd already planned this, but I didn't make the circles beforehand, so it's my bad. And then on your initiatives, we will figure out who is going where. I should probably also figure out how far each is. I have that written down.
Yeah, it's saying it in feet. Like
It's
this
saying
is
in
more
feet.
like
Probably
it's just probably more like in
meters.
than
Yep. Let me change
With
a
that.
meter being roughly 3 feet.
Meters.
Oh, hey, it's in meters, so it's 22 meters wide. It's actually pretty good. That's actually
That's
very
actually
good
not
length.
bad. So that
Yeah,
was
it's
0.7 meters. It's like a meter
Yeah.
from 11 to 8. Okay, cool.
yeah. So just label just how long, how far.
And then we're
away
gonna have to do
things
some
are.
math converting that to feet for jumping distance, but that's okay. Okay.
Let me put up in meters.
When Silren is back, we will begin the combat.
Meter. So 1 meter is roughly
3.3 feet. Yeah, it's like 3.3 feet. We'll round it.
3.3. Yeah, round down to 3.
And then
so,
2 is
yeah.
6.6, which is very, very helpful information.
Yes.
Yeah, incredibly.
So it is actually a really wide arena.
Yeah, it's fairly big.
Yeah, because
How
like
would
from
I
one
do that?
from one entrance to another, it's 22 meters roughly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about 66.
What?
That's funny. It's about 66 feet.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
I love unintentional jokes.
That is I did not
You
mean
love
to
it?
do that.
Yeah.
But
It's
that
funny.
is so perfect.
I just hope we don't get any, any of those, radical Christians that watch these videos. Oh, are we kidding? Radical Christians don't watch D&D videos.
That's a good point, actually. So we should be good, hopefully.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. Are we all here? Is everyone ready to vote? That's the wrong color. Just one randomly blue number here. Okay, I'm just doing this for aesthetic, because why not? Oh, fudge.
That was not Silver, that was me.
Gotcha. Silren, are you here?
No.
Okay. Okay, so guys, we gotta wait for Silren. Let's give him about an hour, and then if he comes back by then, we should start the combat without him. But we'll see. Okay, Verda, you guys are currently on square number 1 as of right now. The devil is all the way across on the other side. So it's about 66 feet, apparently, which is just it's so perfect. Oh my god. So the devil is about 65-ish feet away from you. And you are in the very middle of the first circle. All of the other circles are currently level. If you want to jump to like number 2, number 3, they're currently at the same height as one another. So you will not have any problem jumping to those. But when it gets to number 10, they're all gonna move.
Alright. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a dot.
Wow, I'm the first person on the turn order.
You
I forgot
are.
I rolled it.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Pressure's done, baby. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
so. Sorry, I was just. I moved because chair. Okay. I'm
Devil.
going to cast Dong Strider because effective thing.
All right, so your speed is increased by 10.
Yeah, wait, do I have to hit anything for that? Yeah. So I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I cast that.
All right, so your speed is increased by 10 feet.
Yep. And
Cool.
then I am going to. Sorry, 1 second.
Move 30. Okay, so don't move 33. I'm going to move.
So here's how we're gonna rule this. We're not gonna rule this with feet. We're gonna rule this by you can jump between one circle, you can move across a circle on your turn, and you can then use your feet of movement to jump from one circle to another. Because we've already got enough calculation problems as is right now. We're not gonna worry about moving feet. You can move from one circle to the other circle on one turn without dashing.
Okay.
But that is your whole turn. If that is your whole movement to get from one to the other, you just have to be able to jump
With
across.
the exception of this range right here, probably.
Yeah.
Because that's the widest. Probably this one too.
Yeah, except those, yeah.
I'm gonna jump to the third.
All right, yeah, that's about 3 feet apart. So yeah, you're good. You run forwards with your long strider, and you leap, and you're currently on you're on circle number 3, and you feel this circle as you are jumping on it. It's apparently made of metal, as most of the sand has now fallen off of it. As you sprinted and jumped across, you can feel that this one is slowly raising. It's definitely about to go up next turn.
Okay. Wait, do I do anything else?
Up to you. You've used your action to use long strider. You've jumped across, and yeah.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. That's kind of a weird.
All right, so you're there. You've got your scythe, and you were prepared. All right, Deathcap.
Can I see this devil?
This devil, yeah, he is currently all the way across on the other side. He is standing at the top of these stairs, carrying this fork and preparing to fly at you guys.
How many feet?
He's 66 feet away from you. Actually, that's not true. He's probably about 60 feet away from you, because that's from edge to edge. He's about 60 feet.
A fork or a trident?
It's a fork, because it's a trident with only 2 prongs.
Oh, that's a bident.
Okay.
Bident? Okay, I was wondering if it's dident or like duodent. I could not think of the word. Thank you. Bident.
Yeah, like, bi is basically a suffix of 2.
Thank you. I was wondering what word I was thinking of. There we go.
Yeah, trident is 3 prongs. Technically, tetratent, it would be 4 prongs.
Right.
I've never seen a tetratent before in any sort of media ever. That would be crazy.
Yeah, but a bident is just 1. And I guess bident is 2, and I guess a unident would be 1.
That'd be weird.
That's
a spear.
Take it easy on yourself. Just call it Joe.
Oh my god.
Joe.
Joe Biden.
Oh my god, Joe Biden.
You.
Okay.
That's horrible. The devil is Joe. We need him to Joe.
Okay, he's gonna attack you with his Joe. All right. Cool.
No. Rename the devil Joe.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're naming the devil is Joe now.
So
The
Deathcap.
devil is Joe now.
Joe Biden.
Okay. Deathcap, what does your guiding bolt look like? I'm gonna ask this every time. Sorry.
My guiding bolt, it's gonna be like the little mushrooms off my back. They're gonna like just pop off and cover in radiant energy. It's gonna fly towards the enemy.
Okay, so you pick a mushroom off your back, cover it in this radiant energy, this light, and fling it forwards. Just as the third, the third circle is raising up, it is like solid all the way down. So these pillars will eventually obstruct your vision when they start moving around. But luckily, you catch it right on the tail end of it moving upwards. Your radiant bolt goes right over it. Skims a bit of the skims a little bit of the sand and goes right over his shoulder. It's a pretty far miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Keep your pants on, Hades. All right, is that your turn, Deathcap? I'm assuming you're wearing. I'm assuming you're riding on Zeroth's shoulders.
I am.
Okay. Speaking of Zeroth, aka Deathcap, for right now. What are you doing?
I want to see if he can jump to this. Oh shit! I keep doing that. I want to move to number 3 with his movement.
So he runs to the edge of this circle and leaps across. Yeah, he can do that. It's like a 3-foot jump. So he jumps off to the other side and lands on the third circle that is currently going to rise.
And then I will ready a. Actually, I'm just gonna have him take the dodge action.
Nice. I like it. So all attacks against him will have disadvantage. And so Zeroth is on number 3, Verida's on number 3, and Deathcap's on number 3. Awesome. Cool. Is that going to be his turn?
Yes.
All right. Oh, the devil has a fly speed of 60 feet, so he's actually able to go pretty much wherever he wants here. He's going to move all the way over to number 3. And seeing Zeroth, a big meaty target that looks ripe for the hitting, he is going to make attack with his Bident. So he's charging forwards, holding the Bident in both of his hands and like thrusting it as he's going. Wow, that's a 26.
God damn.
With the disadvantage?
Oh yeah, God damn it! I just said that. That's a whoa. That would have been a natural 20. Yeah, nope, 26. Okay, so Zeroth is taking 15 points of piercing damage.
Has he raged yet?
No, but he can now.
Okay. So he takes that giant fork right in the ribs, and the devil like pushes off the fork, spins in midair, and brings his tail around for an attack as well. Disadvantage. Wow, yeah, that is a 17.
That hits.
Damn. Okay. He takes 10 points of piercing damage, and has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Second.
You're good. You're good. No problem. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So as this barbed tail comes around and cuts across Zeroth's chest, he like feels this strange sensation coming over him, almost like this gaping wound is persistent and like it does not want to close, or like it has no intention of being a natural wound and closing on its own, that it wants to stay there, like it has its own sentience now for some reason. And he somehow, like his body just fights it off. He is very, very strong and very tough apparently, so that's a very good roll, and he is not affected by the tail, except he does take damage.
Can I use Stone's Endurance?
Yes, you certainly can. All right, so that is a reaction, and wow, yeah. So he takes no damage actually. As the barbed tail comes around, what does it look like when he takes no damage from this?
He's gonna go ahead and raise his great axe, and just like not the metal part of it, but like right underneath. So he's gonna guide the hook of his tail with the metal of the axe and guide it away.
Oh, what the?
And it's like, not today.
Nice. She's like, that's not happening. So he just deflects it off to the side. Perfect. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Zeroth, what happened? Hang on, descending. Verda. Deathcap.
Okay, there we go.
Deathcap went. What happened to the order?
No clue.
No, the Horn Devil was attacking him. The Horn Devil was attacking Zeroth. That's what's going on here. That was bewildering. Okay. I heard Zeroth getting describing stuff, and my brain went to, why is Zeroth before the devil? He rolled the same initiative. That's a good point. I just realized that. Okay. And yeah, that's going to be, the Horn Devil is going to fly backwards out of Zeroth's range, and because Zeroth used his reaction for Stone's Endurance, Deathcap can make an opportunity attack, but Zeroth cannot. If you want to opportunity attack Deathcap, you totally can.
Would I use a cantrip for an opportunity attack?
There is a feat that lets you do that. It's called Warcaster, and if you don't have that feat, unfortunately, you can't really do it, because there's a whole feat dedicated to it.
No, I can't. My unarmed strike, let me see if I could. Okay. Nah.
Alright. So as he flies backwards, he raises up one of his hands, and the one that's not currently holding the bident, and conjured in his palm is this mote of flame, which he flings at Deathcap as he's like doing a fadeaway, and he flings this fiery bolt at Deathcap with a 17.
That hits.
Damn. Okay, he's gonna be doing 13 points of fire damage with that. Okay, that is his turn as he's currently flying. He flew. How far is this? He flew to here, which is 11 meters, which is just kind of 30. That's 33 feet roughly because you multiply by 3. We're just gonna roll with that for right now. It's about 30 feet, 35 feet, we'll say. So he flew back 10. He flew back to like there, which should be. Yeah, it's about 9 feet. It's about 10 feet. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. So he's currently flying about there. Deathcap, you've been hit in the chest with this fire. Zeroth. I almost skipped Zeroth's turn. Zeroth, that's what I thought. That's what is going on here? Did it change the initiative? It must have changed the initiative.
You gave it to me right after Deathcap since he had a 15.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it so that Zera. I kind of feel like doing the rule where the player always goes first. I like that rule. It kind of feels it just kind of feels fun and nice to the player. So I'm gonna think about incorporating that, not just worrying about the dexterity. We'll see. But for right now, Zeroth is gonna go first. Silverin, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to jump over to the... I'll also jump over to the third.
Okay, you hop over to the third square here. Or the third circle.
And then... Would I be able to jump over to...
If you dash, you can jump again.
Yeah, then I'll do that and I'll jump again.
So you're taking your action dash?
Yeah.
Okay, so you use your action and dash.
You
You jump.
me a key point to dash if
I was gonna say, are you gonna spend a key? Are you gonna spend a key point for this, or are you gonna just jump?
I'm just gonna use the action and jump.
Okay, you use your action, so you jump across the first one, skid in the sand, and then just rush over to the second one and hop. It is a very easy jump, and as you jump and land on it, it's in the middle of the circle is going to shift, and this one is definitely gonna go down.
Oh.
Okay, is that your turn, Silverin?
Yep.
Karu.
Unless there's something else I could do.
You have a bonus
I'm
action.
on 1. I'm on 1, right?
You're currently on 1. Everyone starts at 1.
All right, I'm staying far away from this guy. I don't need to do anything stupid, so I'm going to cast. This might be stupid, but I'm going to try Raltalim's Psychic Lance.
Ooh, very nice.
On the devil. Try it.
Okay.
You need it in the.
If you wouldn't mind pasting it in the chat, I would appreciate that.
Okay, let me do that. Let me send it to the VCT. Cast it on the VCT. Oh no.
Spells target.
19.
19's actually not bad. Used to make a intelligence save. Wow. Oh god. This time it was not the die just jumping out of the. Oh, that's a good one actually, because he is not good at intelligence saves. That's a 13. He fails.
All right.
So what does this look like? What does this look like? Because there are options for this one.
I make a hand motion and sort of like you can see the light bending. Not the light bending, but it's sort of like when you're looking at a mirage and the heat's bending the light. So there's like a movement from like the hand gesture that I made. Sort of this. I did this spell before on that Dragonborn.
Yeah.
But this time, like this bends the light. You know, you can just see this sort of weird force go toward the head of the devil, and the devil just like snaps its head back when it gets hit with the sort of psychic energy, and just rides because of the pain.
Damn. Okay. Cool. 19 damage. That is nothing to scoff at. Oh, and incapacitated?
Yeah,
oh my god.
Wait, doesn't that mean that he stops flying?
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
7d6 seconds and incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Hang on, is that true?
Yes.
Incapacitation. No, I'm more mean. Does he stop flying? Can't take. No, he just can't take actions or reactions.
All right.
So he's hovering there, but he can't take actions or reactions until. So he just loses his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna lose
good.
his turn next round over. That's awesome.
That is really clutch. Wow. Okay.
Smart. That's really smart.
Yeah. Nice move, Karu.
All right, we got him hopefully struck for a minute. Now you guys beat the pulp out of him before he gets a chance to know what the hell's going on again.
Yeah.
Pinata time!
How many times can you keep hitting him with those?
I can't do it again because it's a 4th level spell and I had 1 slot.
Ah, fuck.
Terrible, right?
But that's a pretty good one. He can't have.
Even
he
so,
just
if
doesn't
it's
have a
just
turn.
one, that means that those of us that have ranged attacks can actually get at him. Speaking of which, now it's time for the environment.
Environment. All right. Number 3 is gonna move. So I've actually planned this out beforehand here. Number 1 moves down 15 feet. Number 2 moves up 15 feet. These are all in increments of 15 feet. So currently, number 1 and 2 are 30 feet up, or 30 feet apart. Number 3 moves up 15 feet. Number 6 moves down 15 feet. Number 7 moves down 15 feet, and then moves down 15 feet again. So it's 15 feet all the way down. Number 5 moves 30 feet down. Number 4 moves 30 feet up. Number 8 moves 15 feet down. Number 9 is going to be moving up 15 feet. Number 12 moves down 15 feet. Number 10 moves up 30 feet. Okay. So currently if you're on number 3, you're 15 feet above number 1, 30 feet above number 6, 30 feet above number 8, and then, yeah. Let me just, let me keep track of this.
This is like the worst position for me.
Yeah, because number 3 is right, it's wicked up, and then number 1 is down. So number 3 is a big obstacle.
Number 2 and number 4, all of them are just like above me, and it's just like, ah, fuck.
All right, patty whack.
God, why did I never take spider climb?
I did.
All the times that I wish I had it a bit. Wait. Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
I can carry you.
No, I have another idea. Don't worry. I'm gonna vortex warp myself up here.
Ooh, okay. Does it say you can do that?
Yeah, and obviously, I'm not going to resist this because
Right.
I'm planning it. Yeah, so
Hang on,
take
is
up
there
the.
no?
Take up,
Oh no, there's 6. Sorry, I thought I just totally forgot the letter 6. That would have been just stupid.
Letter 6?
Yeah, the number 6. My bad. Goodness me.
Yeah.
Letter 6, my favorite. All right, you're vortex warping yourself. Magically target another creature you can see within range.
Yeah,
Another creature.
I am within range of 90 feet.
You can't.
Yeah, it says a creature, not another creature.
No, it says
creature.
you magically twist space around another creature you can see within range.
Damn. Here I thought I was being clever.
That is actually a really good plan, though. I like that.
It could have worked if it weren't for the stupid wording of this thing. Damn you! And I couldn't possibly get there high enough with a jump. I can't do anything. Unless.
I mean, you could always ready an action.
True.
Okay, yeah. You know what? So instead I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do my classic setup of branding smite onto my crossbow.
Okay, you cast Branding Smite.
Yeah. Yep, cast branding smite on my crossbow. We all know what that does. And then just move over here and hold my action until I can actually get a clear shot.
Okay, so you're moving over to the edge and holding your action until you can see it. If you shot now,
Yes.
He would have half cover, but you could theoretically hit him.
Not risking it.
Okay, cool.
Like I could hit him, and like he's basically always going to be within range of me. But it's just like the liability for me to miss is a lot larger since he's behind cover.
Yeah.
So I'm not. You know what? Fuck it. I have infinite ammo. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
All right. Both of those miss.
Missing.
Yep, you shoot one, it just bounces off the third pillar that's going upwards. The second one just goes wide.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. Top of the round, Verda, I'm going to actually have to go real quick. I'm going to go use the restroom and then come back. And then we'll continue here. Perfect. All right, be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have made that break a little bit longer then.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just like the turner just fucked me over. Like, if it had been like, after everyone's turn, the environment changes, like, it would be in my favor, but nope. Literally all the pillows around me just went whoop, just went up. It's just like I am the last one to move and I hate it.
That's annoying, yeah.
He's going to the bathroom, I'm also going to the bathroom. BRB.
Take no prisoners.
All right. Oh,
Patty went to the bathroom.
Huh?
Patty went to the bathroom.
Okay. Cool. Verda. Are you here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What are you doing? You are currently on number 3, which has just gone 15 feet up.
Yep.
Great.
Okay, I already have forgotten okay, so this is where the
That's the devil.
big bad dude is.
You are currently here.
And I have... How far away in feet would I be, though?
From the devil? You are about 4.5 meters. 12, so that's about, 15 feet?
Alright, can I cast Witch Bolt?
You certainly can, yes. So your Witch Bolt lances forwards as you have to roll attack.
Yep, alright. I'm just gonna cast it. I'm just gonna evaluate the situation and cast it at a lower.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa! Natural 20!
Oh my god!
Alright, you crit.
That means it's...
Crunchy
Wait,
crits.
does that mean it does max damage the entire time?
No, just for the first one. Because after that, you invoke 1d12 damage every time. Okay, roll the normal damage and then we'll add the max.
Me?
Okay, so it does 13.
That sucks. Alright, that's fine. At least it's one more than it would be.
The most
I rolled it,
underwhelming net 20 damage.
Ever.
It's
Unfortunate.
one above what it would be if I rolled a 12.
True.
Nice. I got something out of it.
Okay. So your Witch Bolt shoots forwards and kind of arcs around him, right? Is that... I feel like you described it that way, yeah? And then you lash it and send a shock of lightning out towards him, which racks his body in pain. And he is extremely... He's not, extremely hurt, but that did hurt, and that was uncomfortable. Nice. So you are on number 3. Are you going to move anywhere?
No.
Okay. Death Cap.
I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay. Gotcha.
I am going to cast level 1 Bane.
Bane. Okay, charisma save. So then whenever they attack, they have to subtract a d4. Cool.
Alright. And I'm gonna have for Xeroth's turn. How high is number 6?
Number 6 is currently 30 feet from where you are. For 30 feet down.
And he's floating up.
He is currently floating at the base level, where all the circles were at the very start. So he would be 15 feet over number 6, and he's currently 15 feet under number 3, where you guys are.
I be able to use? Can't no, because Bane isn't a bonus action. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Zeroth is gonna rage since he was attacked on his turn.
Great.
I am going to hypothetically, if I were to jump at a creature, do the attack, and then kick myself off the number 6.
If you were to jump at him, attack him, and then kick yourself off?
Like my movement going to 6. Like I want to jump at him, slash him, and then like.
That's cool.
Go to 6.
And then like land on him and spring off and land on number 6?
Yeah.
Sure. Can you make an athletics check with, please, real quick? And he did fail his Bane save, so he will have a D4 subtracted from his attacks. 12. Okay, so 12 is up. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have him roll to try to resist. Ooh. Yeah, he got a 25. So Zeroth, you jump forwards and go to grab onto him. You are currently suspended in the air. This is where the falling rules come in with that one short, because you are this devil skirts out of the way, and you're currently floating in the air right now. You've got, I believe, is it one turn before you start falling?
Oh, question though, because Kairu incapacitated him.
The rules have...
Right, he can't do anything.
He can move though. He can move. He can't.
So would that
attack.
count as a reaction?
You know what? That does count as a reaction. Sure. Yeah. No. Then you cling on to him. Sure. So the athletics check is kind of just for the attack. So for right now, we'll say that you just can't attack him right now, but you definitely land on him. That's a good point.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did Death just get yeeted?
No, and Zeroth just jumped at the devil, tried to attack him, and then land on him and spring off to number 6.
Huh.
Which was incredibly cool, but unfortunately, the athletics check did not go so well. And then I'm gonna need a death cap, and then I'm gonna need Zeroth to make an acrobatics check as he hits the ground on number 6, because that is 30 feet down, so he's gonna be taking 3d6 fall damage. All right, now he succeeds, and he'll be taking half of 8, so he's taking 4 points of falling damage, and then halved again for raging. So he takes 2 damage as he falls to number 6. So you land like right next to Silverin.
Oh, good shit. And with his second, could I do a second attack, or was that?
Yeah.
That considered.
That's one attack, and then you landed on him. You jumped off. You got another attack.
All right, so I am going to try. I'm gonna chuck the javelin at this beast.
Cool. So you put the axe away for a second. 17. Wow. 17 misses. Misses by 1. As
oh my god.
Fling the javelin, he's incapacitated. Wait, I feel like that would give you advantage, but it doesn't. It just says you can't move and take action. You can't take actions or reactions. That's stupid. Yeah, you land, and the first thing you do, you like land, crash roll out of the way just to what is it called? It's like a break roll, I think, where you roll to absorb some of the damage from falling, and then the first thing you do is fling the javelin, and he doesn't bat it aside, but he's keeping himself up with his wings, and so the wings kind of knock it off to the side, and it is a little bit of a wide throw. So unfortunately, that does miss.
All right.
Cool. Is that Zeroth's turn? All right, the devil is going to, he can move. That's all he can do. So he's going to fly up. Oh, I think the 8 is, 15 feet down. So he's going to fly to 7. He's going to go 30 feet up. And so he's now 45 feet above number 6. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 40 feet above. 45 feet above. And he is looking down at you guys. And that he can't take actions, so that's his turn. Silrun.
I assume there's no shadows for me to teleport to or anything.
Wait, can't you use his shadow?
Yeah, you use
Could.
Zeroth's shadow to teleport to the demon
You
shadow.
have to be able to see the shadow you're teleporting to is the thing.
Yeah.
So, roll a d20 for me. If it's 15 or above, there's a shadow. If it's lower than the 15, there's not.
Flat D20.
Flat d20. Yep. So unfortunately, there's no shadows here. It's like it's illuminated by the hellfire.
Yep. Then I don't really have much to do.
Dang. Okay, so you're standing on number 6. You're down here. The devil is up there, and you're kind of screwed by this height difference here. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to, anywhere you'd like to move?
I'm just gonna say dang it and then start breakdancing.
Okay. You just start dancing there.
I'm like, hey, they want entertainment, and I don't have much to do, so I'll just provide some entertainment real quick.
A few demons definitely chuckle and look at you, and they're like pointing them out to the others, or the devils, I suppose. And yeah, that definitely amuses a couple of them. And you even think that you hear Nasa perhaps letting out a slight giggle.
He's breakdancing. He's breakdancing. Come on.
Oh yeah, come on. Okay, Karu.
All right, so I can see this all going on, right?
Yep, number 1 has oh shit. You can if you move to the side here, then number 3 won't be in your way, and you'll be able to see all this. Yeah.
Okay,
I can barely see any of it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast this in. This is what am I doing? Level 4. All right, I'm casting magic missile at the bastard, of course,
Yep.
with my attack.
So
Why
it's
does it only
about
do
30 feet
one?
away.
That's annoying.
That is annoying. I don't know
I
why
gotta
it does
do-
that.
I don't know why it does that. So I mean, what is that? I gotta do 3 freaking more of them
that's
now.
6. That's 6
No.
of them.
I gotta do
6.
6 of them, right? That was level 4. So no, I can't do level 4. I gotta do level 3. So I gotta do 5 more of them, right?
Yep.
So it's 5d4 plus 5 plus what I
Correct.
just did. That's irritating.
I think it's
5.
5d4 plus 5.
Yeah. 5d4 plus
3 level 1,
5.
4, 5.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
it's 5.
19 plus 4,
Again.
23.
So it's just the 19. It's just the 19 because if you add in another missile, so it's 3 at level 1, 4 at level 2, 5 at level 3.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
so
All right,
19.
gotcha.
19's
Right,
not nothing.
Right.
19
that's
is
fine.
nothing to scoff at. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just shooting with these things because just shoot them past the. I peek around that 3 and then fire it into his guts.
Okay. Your magic missiles streak past this giant flying pillar here, and they all land in his. They just bury themselves in his chest, and he's actually looking bloodied.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bloodied. Okay, the environment is going to change here. Number 1 goes 30 feet up.
Yes!
So it is 30 feet above the base level right now. So it moves actually 45
And
feet
I
up.
see him.
Yes, you can see him. Hang on. Hold on.
All
I gotta
right.
move everything else. Number 2 moves 20 feet down. Not 20 feet. I can't do 20 feet. That would be way too confusing. Number 2 moves 15 feet down. So it's now on the base level. Number 3 is going to move 30 feet down. Cool. So it is currently 30 feet underneath. Actually, what is that? 60 feet under level 1? Yeah. Number 4 is going to move 15 feet down. So it's currently at the base level again. Number 5 is going to move 15 feet up. Number 6, where you guys are standing, is going to move. So where's number? Okay. Number 6 is going to move 30 feet up. And number 7 is going to stay right where it is. So you guys are currently level with it. Number 8 is going to move 30 feet up. Actually, yep, 30 feet up. Number 9 moves 15 down. Number 10 He's gonna move 15 up. Number 11 moves 30 down. And finally, number 12 is gonna move, it's actually gonna stay right where it is right now. Okay, so those of you who are on number 6 and number 7, you're currently, number 6, you're on level with the demon right now, with the devil. Number 1, you guys are currently 30 feet above the base level, just like number 7 is. So you're on the same level as the demon, the devil. Gosh darn it. Okay, cool. Paddywhack, you can definitely see him.
Yes!
There's all these circles moving around.
And he doesn't have cover!
None. He has no cover, so you were good. 23 hits, 17 misses.
Alright, so that's... Yep, that's 13.
That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good.
And...
That's what I got.
8 radiant damage.
Ooh, 21.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
So does anything happen when it gets hit by the radiant damage? Because I think devils are actually vulnerable to radiant.
Not this one. So this devil is actually not affected by the radiant. Yep.
But still, extra damage.
Yeah, it's again nothing to scoff at. That's pretty good. Okay, so your crossbow bolts, both of them fire off. He deflects one of them with his bident. Now that he has control of himself again after the what was the spell Karu cast at him?
The psychic glance.
Rothalin's psychic glance. He has finally regained control of his limbs, so he deflects one of them, but the second one embeds itself in his chest right where the magic missiles had just hit. And with a slight burst of glowing light, he stumbles backwards a little bit, and he kind of rights himself again, grabs hold of his bident, and looks straight at Paddywhack with a murderous glare at you. He's not very happy about that. And
well, are there any platforms that I could jump to?
From right here, yes. It currently, you could jump down to number 2. You could go, so you could actually go straight across to number 4 if you wanted to. And then number 3 is 30 feet down, so it's pretty far. Number 3 is 45 feet away from you. Down.
So this one's level?
That one's level.
All right, yep.
You
switch over to 4.
Jump over to number 4. Perfect. All right, so Karu is still on number 1. Paddywhack's on number 4. Verida's on number... Is Verida on number 3?
Number 3.
Okay, so Verida's on number 3, and then the rest of you guys are on number 6. Perfect.
Did my witch bolt get like
canceled when stuff moved? No.
Canceled?
Nope.
Okay.
The witch bolt just kind of stays with him and moves around the movement of the pillars, so you're fine. It keeps going. Verda, you're standing on number 3, this third pillar, which is just shot downwards by 30 feet. So it's now 45 feet under number 6. And you can kind of see the devil, but you can feel where he is because of the lightning and the witch bolt.
I'm just gonna like kind of just cuss under my breath because I'm like, don't want to be above everyone else. But I'm just gonna maintain my witch bolt and shock him again.
Okay, perfect. So roll the d12.
I really should have upcast it. I didn't realize.
Happens. It's all right. 9 damage. Wow. Okay. You're looking lower and lower by the second. As your lightning arcs across him again, you can see, well, the rest of you who are on number 6 can see scorch marks all along his body as he's getting to look a little bit more desperate. Is that your turn, Verda?
He's taking like 60-ish damage.
Yeah, he's looking bad. Deathcap.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch.
Chill Touch, nice. Okay, so which hand is it this time? Ooh, nice hit.
Just because we're in hell, I want it to be Nacer's hand.
Ooh, I like it. So it's the clawed, fiendish hand of Nasa. And as you cast Chill Touch, it slashes, it claws this devilish creature for 6 damage, and it can't heal. Oh, necrotic? He's fine. That's fine. That is, well, he does not have any resistance to that, so he's good. Well, I mean, you're good, I guess. Cool. He's almost mortal. Almost mortal. So your chill touch comes out. You're just clinging on to Zeroth's shoulders as everything's moving every which way and what? Is that going to be your turn?
Yes. And then, there's Zeroth. I'm still raging. Silrin, are you close to Zeroth?
Silrin?
Yes.
Yes. We're both on 6.
Okay. Question. You want to get to the devil now?
I could do it on my turn.
Okay. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that Zeroth chucks you like a javelin to the devil with one of his actions.
So you give Silrin a javelin.
So I'm going to throw Silrin like a javelin.
Oh! Oh!
Silrin is the javelin.
That's pretty cool.
We're gonna yeet Silrin.
Are you gonna do that, Silrin?
Sure.
So
Except
Zeroth-
I'm going feet first.
Feet first. Perfect. All right, Zeroth, can you make an athletics check for me, please? $14. Silrin's actually fairly light, luckily. So you give him a good old chuck. And Silrin, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh.
Okay, so you're grabbing onto the edge of this pillar here as Zeroth has thrown you. That's going to be your action, Zeroth. And Silrin, you're grabbing onto this edge, but you can't pull yourself up just yet. You're going to be able to try it on your next turn. Is that your turn, Zeroth?
I'm gonna do an unarmed strike against myself with the second action.
Perfect.
Just to keep the rage up.
Good idea.
And then he'll take 3 points of damage.
Good. All right.
That's it.
Okay. The devil. Silrin is right there, and it would be a shame if he suddenly had to fall somehow. So this devil is going to step up to the edge here and start like poking his bident down at Silrin.
Just like, come on.
16, the first one.
Oh.
16.
16.
That misses.
Ooh, okay. Second one. 19.
That hits.
Damn. Okay, so you take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. To make sure, dexterity or strength, up to you. Silrin, as this guy pokes you with this bident, you feel your grip slipping as the pain washes through you. And you are pushed off and you let go. And next turn, you've one turn before you fall. That's gonna be okay. He's gonna take out more fire and fling some more fire at Deathcap. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 17 for 14 points of fire damage. And he's gonna stay there as he has like a victorious expression on right now after he just poked Silrin and made him fall. Silrin, it is your turn.
I would like to kick off of the platform and try and get back to 6.
How did I know you were gonna do that? I was just like, you were floating there. The first thing I imagined in my head was you like springing off and like backflipping down to the 6. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. So okay. Can you make an acrobatics check for me? Yeah. Okay. You spring off and then fly gracefully backwards, landing completely soft on the ground, cushioning yourself in some of the sand, and you do not take any fall damage.
Yay.
That is not going to be your action. That's just like I guess a reaction. So you've got your whole turn. And you were still...
Then,
are you level with this dude?
I think we are.
Yeah,
This
you
is
guys are
supposed to be
level. Yeah, you guys
Then-
are both level.
I'd like to try and jump back over.
Yeah, absolutely. So you run over and leap, landing on the other side. You are now standing right in front of this devil.
And then time to kick.
Time to kick.
Oh no.
Oh no! Inspiration.
Yeah. Which I'm using immediately.
Good plan. Good plan.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, okay. His,
3 and 8.
his hide is a
And then
lot tougher than you would have expected. This guy just won't die. He's got like very little health left, and this is just unfortunate.
I'm gonna go ahead and use some key points and make some flurry of blows.
Okay.
Nope. Oh, that might
There
hit.
we go. That hits. That hits. 9 bludgeoning. Okay. Is that magical bludgeoning? Because you are a monk.
Yes.
Okay. He's mortal, and unfortunately, because he is a devil, you see as you kick across his face, you finally collide with him. The fire from your boot is absorbed into his skin, and it seems as though it doesn't affect him at all. That's your turn, Silrun?
Yep.
Okay, Karu.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Oh, I have no
Same
idea.
I did last time. Magic missile again, same level.
Okay.
No saving throws or anything. So
Not
just
at all.
gonna get it.
This is why magic missile's really good.
5d4 plus 5.
Oh yeah.
Again. Damn it. 14.
Your magic missiles streak through the sky, and as this devil looks up with his glowing, fiery eyes, his eyes widen, his mouth opens, and he lets out a scream that is cut short as these bloody hell, as these darts bury themselves into his flank, his face, into his neck. They rip him open, and he falls to the ground sideways, his wings completely under him, and he just rolls off onto his side, letting go of his bident, which tumbles down into the darkness as he's dead. And as you kill this devil, he turns to dust, and the crowd begins to cheer and go like wild. Nasa leans against the banister that he is looking over, which he is looking down at you guys. Are our adventurers beat, or can they continue the fight? Let's hear it. And he like puts a hand up to his ear and is waiting for your guys' response.
I can keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
We can continue the fight. It doesn't seem like we're beat.
Let's do it!
Okay.
Just
Oh god,
this is
I
gonna
dropped
go
my monster
badly.
manual. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. My monster
You know it's
manual just slid
dramatic.
off the
Even
bed.
it's dropping its monster manual. Oh
It must
boy.
be a mimic. It has a mind of its own.
Lisa just pulls
Right.
out the monster manual. Okay, which devil would... Oh, drop the manual.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Which one will it be now? Oh shit, drop it.
The final segment of the trial here. Part 2 of 2. A pair of devils that thought they could trick me. Damn fools. Well, hopefully they do better in the arena than they do when they're talking to their master, I suppose. All right. He claps his hands twice, and opening on number 8 over here is a rift of fire. An opening in this rift, out of the rift step a pair of devils that are fairly humanoid, except they're covered in chains. And these chains are like whipping around them. And at the end of a couple of them, you see these sickle-like blades that they're just spinning around. And they don't appear to have any way to fly, as they're just standing on number 8 over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get rid of the Horn Devil here and add the Chain Devils.
Oh, we're gonna get some Spider-Man action up in here.
That would be interesting.
One moment, I have
Yep, no, you're
to. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Just use their chains and hook onto the platforms and just swing between them. That'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool. All right. Where's the environment? Car goes before the environment. Environment is up next. This is good that Verda actually left because this is going to be the sloggiest part. 8 is going up 15. Actually going down 15. 9. Actually, we don't need to care about those right now. I'll do all the adjacent ones. 11 will go up 15. 12 will go. Actually, 10 will go down 15. 7 will go down 15. 6 will go up 30. No. It's already its max height, so it's going to go down 15. 4 y4 is going to go up 15. 3 is going to go up 30. So it is now on the base level. Number 1 is going to go down 15, and number 2 is going to go up 15. So it's now 30 feet up. Okay. That is all of the important ones. Okay, cool. The devils are on number 8 over here. So they are currently, are they level? They're 15 feet below, so it's 50 feet down. Yeah, no, they're level. They're level right now. So they're going, how far is this? How big is this gap? It's like 9 feet, actually. It's really small. So they have enough strength to jump across. So these two devils, I'll make 2 separate circles for them. Hang on.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Regular. 1, 2. Okay. These 2 are going to move over to the side, and they're both going to come at Silren here. Okay. These chains start spinning around and swing them at you. They're going to make 2 attacks. The first one is a 22.
That hits.
The second one is a 23.
Yep.
All right. 11 points of slashing damage from the first, 11 from the second. So you're taking 22 total. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Yo.
Nice. Okay. So as the chains slash towards you, it's like they're trying to wrap around you and restrain you, but you dodge out of the way both times. You just get grazed. Okay, that's their turns. Paddywhack.
All right.
Grazed for 11 damage each.
Grazed for 11
Can I
damage.
see them?
You can see them, yes. You're
All
on
right.
number 4, right? Yep,
Yeah.
you can see him.
All right. Yeah, really everyone should have these little markers just to denote where they are, because seriously, it makes everything so much easier. I don't have to actually remember. I can just look at my screen and like, oh, hey, look, I'm blue. There's mine.
It's yours.
Yes. Anyway, nearest one, I'm going to take a couple of shots at it.
Okay, roll attack.
One closest to the edge. All right.
24 hits, 17 hits.
Yes!
Even the chains don't seem to be covering all of their skin.
So it's 10,
13, wow.
13, and
then the radiant, right?
yep, the 2 different radiants.
3, okay, so that's 5. Hang on, do they have... This is so is your crossbow magical because you're using radiant damage here? Does it
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's not magical because of the radiant damage. It's magical because of my artificery infusion.
Nice.
The conjured bolt, yeah, with the because if you'll see the repeating shot, because that basically gives me infinite ammo, it is magical by nature because of the repeating shot.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So 28 total damage. That immediately bloodies the first one.
It's just like he just takes 2 just light shots, and it's just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, he just takes 2 shots that look like kind of laser beams, and he just turns and looks to the side, looks at you, and starts spinning his chains around, but he really can't reach you. Is that your turn, Paddywhack?
Yeah, that's it. Right, that like staying here is like probably the most optimal position for me at the moment. So yeah.
Verda. Is Verda here? That is the question. She's not here. All right, Deathcap. We'll get back to Verda when she's back.
Alright, so they really goofed up. Big
Oh dear.
time. So I am.
Ooh, heat metal. Nice.
Oh no!
Which
These
one?
guys are fucked.
They are extremely fucked. Jesus. So you guys are 4th level. Does that like add more damage?
Let me see.
Holy crap! It looks like it.
Yeah, 1d8 for every
Holy
slot above
crap!
7.
So, which one are you targeting?
I'm gonna target this one.
The second one, the one that hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah.
4d8. That's a lot of damage.
This is so he has disadvantage on his attacks because he can't get out of these chains. Right? I believe
So
that's
it's
how it
just
works for
like-
armor.
Yeah. I mean, if it's counted as heavy armor, then yeah.
Yeah, no, that really. Yeah, no, these chains are like embedded in him.
Oh
They
yeah,
are
no, he's
part of
fucked.
him. Oh, wait, hang on. Is it fire damage?
Yeah.
Son of a. Yeah, no, devil. He's immune to fire damage.
Oh, so it just makes it look scarier.
Yeah, it
'cause
just
it's
makes him
like
scarier.
Just makes him scarier looking. Oh my god.
Damn.
heated-
Man, that fire immunity is.
Heated chain devil. Oh, that sounds like just an evolution of a chain devil. A heated chain devil.
Hmm. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, wait, that means all of his chains do extra damage now.
Oh no.
Good idea, Deathcap. Not the right person. Not the right time. Good idea, not the right time.
All right, Deathcap.
Well, seeing that like it didn't do any damage, can I just drop the concentration?
Sure, absolutely. You can drop concentration, and his metal stops being like orange glowing kind of stuff, and just dies down back to the normal iron color.
So then I'll. So when how much health do you have? Are you like murder or are you okay?
I am 17 out of 51.
So with my bonus action, I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, Fluffernutter! I'll heal 11 points.
Okay.
And then with Zeroth, I am going to use his great axe. The one that I wanted to hit with the heat metal.
Yep. So he's jumping across. That hits. 22 hits. Very solidly, yeah. 14 damage. Wow.
Okay. So then second attack would go.
That's the same damage you did with the heat metal. Sorry, go ahead. Oh my god.
I got inspiration.
Indeed. That's decent, I guess. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think you already had inspiration.
Did.
Damn. All right, Silren.
Kick barrage time.
Kick barrage. All right, you roll. Cool.
There they are. Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
All right.
So you lay into one of these dudes,
I'm just gonna roll for that one,
and then
it
add
would
the
be-
max damage. So it's
which would be another 6.
6.
So 15 damage for that strike.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's mortal. Yeah, no, that hits as well. So the first one, kick in the face. The second one, a kick. Well, kind of like, where does it? So what does this look like? Because you're taking this guy down instantly.
Kick him in the dick.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, for the critical strike, that's where I hit him.
So he buckles over,
Damn.
grabbing at his groin region, and then the second one. What is the
Yeah,
second
and
one?
then as he comes down, I kick him in the face.
Nice, like spin hook kick style. You like first one groin kick, second one hook kick in the face, takes him down. He's out. Is that your turn?
And then, nope.
Ooh,
I've
more
got,
kicks.
Key point, and then flurry of blows.
23. Yeah, that hits. The second one gets kicked in the face as well. 26 also hits. Jeez.
Sorry,
You're good.
Last
you're good.
time, one strike hits. This time, all of them hit. And
All
one
of them hit.
crits.
Yep. 8. Nice.
God damn. It's just like
That is some damage.
sorry if I
There's
killed
so
you.
No,
much
you're good. You're good,
here.
Verda. Well, actually, we do have to come back to your turn. So at the end of this round, you will have 2 turns to take. Actually, let's
thanks.
do your turn. Okay, you came back. Is that your turn, Soren?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. So the big devil died, Verda, and now 2 chain devils. 2 devils with like a bunch of chains around them that they're using to attack people. Are fighting Silren and like all of you guys, obviously, but they're currently engaged with Silren. So your Witch Bolt is no longer active. You're still standing on number 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're there. You are on number 3, so you're
Almost
actually
killed
30
one of
feet
them.
up.
I
Oh,
almost
awesome.
killed one of them, and another got kicked in the dick.
Yes,
Oh,
he did.
lovely. Lovely.
So you're currently level with these dudes.
Oh, awesome. How far away would I be, and also how high is 6?
6 is currently 15 feet down, so it is. You're 30 feet up right now, so it is about 45 feet below you.
45. Yeah. Okay. How far away am I from the gods?
From one of them, you are roughly. 24 feet. And then from the other one, you're about
Alright.
27 feet.
Time to
27,
upcast Witch Bolt this time.
Okay, no, I will warn you. One of them's dead. I forgot, and then the other one's really, really low.
Oh, okay.
So just want to let you know that one of them just got kicked in the dick and then kicked in the face, and so he's out. He's turned to fetid dust, and then the other one is still kicking, but he's low.
All right. What should I do then?
He's still kicking.
Well, actually, Silver's still kicking, but he's.
Can I cast Acid Arrow on him just as like a
Ooh.
little punk bite?
Cool. Okay, so what does your acid arrow look like?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I just missed.
Yeah, unfortunately, this
So-
miss. It goes over shoulder.
So it's kind of just like a little, sort of just a flick of the wrist, and out from underneath my first fingernail, just like spray of like purpley red colored liquid just sort of dances through the air, and then flicks, just shoots, disappears for a moment as it goes too fast, but then it
Then it reappears.
goes over the shoulder. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. And
Okay.
It makes contact, but it didn't.
but didn't really hit hard enough. I gotcha. Okay, so the acid arrow unfortunately misses. Karu.
Yeah. Those 2 are both. There's only one up now.
One of them's
Or is there-
up. The other one's very low.
All right.
Not
So
quite
I
mortal
guess
yet.
that one's very low. Oh my god. All right. Well, I guess I'll split. Hit the low one and knock him down. I'll use. Actually, let's do it. I can do this because it's. I'll ice knife. No, that's no good. 1d10. I don't want. What does this do? If I cast it in higher levels.
I think it adds more damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So each slot above this 6. Okay. So let me see if this thing works. If I do this, I'll cast ice knife in the weak one.
Okay, so there's
And ho- and
remember
then
only one of
Here,
them's up.
yeah, there's only one of them up. The other one's down.
The other one's dead.
The other one's dead. So there's one left.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Well, in that case, magic missile the motherfucker. There's no reason to wait.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, magic missile. Oh damn it! I gotta do this again. Stupid ass.
Let's just say he's low enough. He's low enough. You don't need to roll it again. That's fine. So your darts of force strike into him, and he also crumbles to just this dust, and is blown away.
Yeah.
And you guys are all standing here. You're actually most of you are fine. That was less challenging than you'd expected. And Nesa's like everyone, all these devils are cheering, and they're very pleased at your performance, and you guys have faced harder stuff and more interesting stuff. And then suddenly
none of these are nearly as hard as that dragon.
That dragon was for some reason very difficult. All of the circles all come level, and the bottom of the floor raises up again until you're standing on the base that you stood on before. And you guys are all here.
I walk over to. I think we get close together. Do we have time to get close together?
Yeah.
I'm completely out of 3rd and 4th level spell slots.
I'm still pretty good.
Are you? I won't be able to do much damage with whatever comes up next.
Well, I think we already got the second round, but honestly,
is that the second round?
That was the second round.
That was the second. Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was just
Get out of here.
easy. This wasn't just a 2-part 1 round. No, it was just these are 2 rounds. It was shockingly easy.
That is shockingly easy. Ugh.
That's how they catch them.
This is suspicious, is what I think it is. I think that this guy wants us to have the staff. I think he thinks we're going to end the world.
Well,
it's okay. I want the staff too, so if he wants what I want, I'm cool with it.
no matter what, we get staff, so...
Okay.
I just feel like he's tricking us into feeling confident, then bring back a bigger monster.
Oh, right, yeah, because we have more, and who knows what else the other trials will have.
We were just eliminating those that were a bother to him. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
At this point, that like last time when you guys were out in the training grounds, Nasa begins to walk down on invisible stairs and floats down to you, clapping. Says, "Well, that wasn't too hard, now was it? The folks loved it."
Really? No.
Honestly, no.
Anything harder?
Of course, there's harder stuff to fight, but really, do you want to die?
Not
I've never
particularly.
experienced death before. That'd be an interesting experience to have.
Listen.
Don't listen to this overly curious kobold.
I highly wouldn't recommend dying. It wasn't pleasant. So, the crowds love you. You destroyed 2 of my not-so-cooperative employees. And, I assume now you thirst for more, something like that. Or you're just surprised it was so easy.
More on the surprise size, really.
Right. Well...
you faced against a dragon once. It was, it wasn't like a big one. It was bigger than... It was big, but it wasn't big. And that was harder than this.
He winks at you. He winks at you and taps the side of his nose twice. He doesn't say anything.
I'm just insulting. I'm just accidentally insulting him, and I love it.
I think it's more than you're not insulting him. You're telling him up the ante, and he's saying, "Okay, I got it."
Oh no!
No.
I'm making things worse.
Because he winked at you and then tapped his nose. That's him saying, "I get what you're saying. I'm gonna throw something much harder."
He turns and he spreads his arms out, snaps his fingers twice, and all of the portcullises begin to raise. This one raises, this one raises, this one raises. Our champions wish for more.
I don't think we
that
do.
Was easy enough.
I just told you I lost all my spell slots. This is not wise. Where's that? Which one's open? All 3 of them open?
All of them
except
open.
The one I
Every
want?
single one of them are open.
Oh no.
We gotta go. Death Cap. I say to Death Cap. Is Death Cap there? Is he with it? Is this devil within earshot?
Yep. Well, actually, no. He kind of steps. He steps a little bit far away from you guys, so he's about 15 feet from you.
Oh, can I sneak out that and go to his? Can someone go? I don't know what the hell to do, but this is not good. I'm useless right now, so let me try to sneak out that door in the back there. I don't know. This probably monster's gonna come out of it. Fuck it.
I think someone separating from the group would actually probably be more suspicious because people just like maybe their focus is on it, but then like someone can turn their head like, hey, wait, hold up, wait, is there less of them? Oh guys, I'm so okay. I will say ahead of time, I'm so sorry if we get TPK'd. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I don't have any spell slots.
I'm sorry.
So all the portcullises are open here. Karu's trying to sneak away.
I'm sneaking to the southeastern door if I can possibly get there. Do I see anything coming out of that door?
No. You don't see anything coming out of the door. Actually, you see him snapping his fingers again, and a portal begins to open in front of him. Small. It's actually it's growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it's really, really large. Probably 20 feet by 20 feet.
All right, I'm taking my risk.
Act.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm completely and utterly useless. I've got no spell slots left. I just told everybody I've got no spell slots left. So I'm going to head out.
First and second level, right?
I got first and second level, but what's that going to do against whatever the hell Patty just decided to unleash on us?
Again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was just being in character. I'm sorry.
I know.
You guys, so Karu begins sprinting. And as you look over your shoulder for a split second, Karu, Mesa floats up into the air. They wanted a challenge? Let's give them a challenge. And all of you look at this portal. You hear thundering footsteps.
Oh no.
You begin to see two beetle black eyes. Pinpricks in the fire. Very, very small eyes. And as the fire begins to illuminate this figure, two massive horns protrude from the portal as it steps forwards. Gargantuan claws on sand dune covered legs and arms, a massive gaping maw with no nose, as this humongous creature with spines along its back that ends in a huge tail. As it steps out, it stands on both of its hind legs, opens its mouth with rows of jagged teeth, and lets out a hideous scream. All right.
Can we get an image of what?
Yeah, that's appropriate. It actually kind of sounds like that.
What do we get an image of what we're fighting?
Sure, yeah, you want an image?
Yeah. I want to see what I accidentally unleashed on the party that may actually TPK us. Again,
hang on,
I'm sorry.
give me 2 seconds. I gotta get what's it called? Oh, hang on, don't I have that here? Give me a second here. Give me like 2 moments.
Yeah. Again, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And Fenris, if this does end in a TPK, I brought this on myself.
Actually, this works out. This is exactly, I got to tell you something. Think about this way before as you continue to apologize. You've just created exactly the distraction that we need. Like, I gotta tell you, this guy thinks that I'm running from the monster. What I'm wanting to do is go get the staff. Right? So
this
like
potential TPK actually works to the party's benefit.
Yes.
I really hope it's not actually a Tarask.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Oh, well, I was about to write that. Thought it was Trask.
Please don't be a turd. Please,
It's
please.
the image of the Trask. Look at
It's
chat.
That was put down by Death Cap. It's not official.
Oh no!
until
Look at
Fenris
the
does
roll
it.
20 chat. Look at the roll 20 chat.
It's an effing Tarrasque.
Oh no!
Challenge 30, motherfuckers. You guys are gonna die. I'm out of here. I went
know
out
what?
that door.
You know what? I brought this up myself. This is entirely my fault, and I am very much apologizing.
All right. So
okay.
I would usually not like. The doors are open. If you want to like run away, I think Carter has a great point that this is a wonderful distraction.
This
I'm
is
running.
exactly what I want right here. This is it, right here.
Actually, hang on. I fucked up. This does not have an. It does not get an 11. It gets an 8. I rolled wrong. I tried to put its dexterity score in there. Besides,
Right.
that
I'm
didn't
out of
actually
town.
work.
I'm running down
Carter
those
was
hallways.
booking it. You were down the hallway as you heard this creature make this horrible noise,
Yeah.
and you start. I didn't expect it to be that long. It is running down this. You were running down this flight of stairs. You finally break out onto this bridge. Verda, what are you doing?
Running.
All right, Verda, you begin dashing. You're going really, really fast. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. How do you? I forgot how that works.
So you move double, but
Pretty fast.
as soon if you guys get to here, you're clear. So Verda, you make it to there. You got 80 feet of movement, and you are running, and you eventually catch up with the car because you're going really fast. Deathcap, what are you doing?
Since I'm still on top of Zeraf, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Long Strider on him.
Nice,
That's good.
good idea. Speaking of Zeroth, his speed is not 50, correct?
Speed is now 50.
Good.
So then we're just gonna book towards Pyro and Verda, and he's gonna scoop up whoever he can along the way.
Okay, so he
Captain
runs.
Curiosity, you got us in this mess.
Okay, you pick up. Who are you
We
picking up?
inadvertently created the perfect distraction. There's
Yeah.
no better distraction than this.
He's gonna pick up Kairu because most likely that's the only one that he'll be able to catch up to.
Okay, Karu is actually already on the bridge here.
He's been the first moment running.
Yeah. Once you guys reach here, you're clear.
Yeah. And,
That was gone before the portal even opened. I knew something like this was going to happen.
This thing is like only halfway through the portal too, just because of how big it actually would be.
Right.
It's only halfway through the portal.
he's just gonna go ahead and like pick up Patty. He's gonna like scoop Patty up with his foot. He's running, so like when she's flying up from his momentum, he's just gonna grab her and be like, "This is all of your fault," as we keep running.
Yep. You know what? In response to that, I'm just gonna be like, I give him a drug.
You give him more Long Strider?
Yeah,
Double
he has
Long
Long
Strider.
Strider on him, so he's faster.
So
Go,
he's
go, 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 go. He's just
So
like,
I also have.
So he has a base speed
How
of
long-
60. Sorry.
Oh, how long does Long Strider last for?
An
'Cause
hour.
I cast it for.
it lasts for 1 hour total independently.
I still have it then.
Yes. Yeah, you have it still.
Also, you can't stack it.
Oh, okay. Does it say that?
If it's the same type of spell, you can't stack it.
Really? Okay.
Oh, all
Good
right.
to know. That
Then
that
rather,
sucks.
I'm gonna
So,
drug
like,
him with
you could-
expeditious
you-
retreat.
Yeah, that would work.
That works. Okay, so
So he uses his bonus action to dash.
he's extremely clear now. He has run so far. Sorry, Silverin, what were you saying?
No, that was it. Right
Okay.
there.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
and then I just dash as well.
all right, you're running. The crowd is going wild right now. All of these devils are pointing down at this creature, almost as though it's a new creature that they've never seen before. And Nasa
Well,
is still floating there, hands behind his back. Silrin, can you make a perception check for me, please?
And now the fastest one here is actually the barbarian.
Oh, wow. Silrin, as you look back over your shoulder, you see Nasa. He winks, and for like a faint second, his eyes change. And you see the flicker that his eyes used to be like this burning red color. And now one of them is silver and the other is gold. For just a moment. And as you spot that, as you see his eyes change to gold and silver, left is, I believe the left is silver and the right is gold. He blinks and they're back to normal, and he cracks a grin as you dash and you sprint down the staircase, and you guys are clear.
And we are now here. Oh.
You all sprint and make it to the bridge. And
It's just the barbarian carrying the two small ones.
all right.
We have to get to the staff. This might be our last chance before we're obliterated by these devils.
I'm so sorry. This is entirely my fault.
It's okay. They're gonna feed us to that Tarask if they catch us, though. We've got to keep going. We got to get to his quarters, get the staff, go through the portal, and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
And it's at this point that you see the tiny imp creature, Bilius, flying through the sky, and he flaps near you.
What did you do?
I accidentally did a thing, and I'm sorry. And I think this entire situation is now fucked in the head.
Oh no.
Oh,
Bring us to the staff, Bilius. Bring us to the staff, and we'll get you out of here.
Come on!
Make haste.
Come on, move!
What the hell?
What happened? Why is there a crafting theater?
Oh, Death Cap.
You're
Now
static.
there are all these bees coming after us.
Oh no, not the
That's the
bees.
sound of all the devils flying upwards and getting ready to fight you guys. Okay,
Right.
No.
you guys are dashing.
That's
static.
that. All you are is static right now.
Okay, you guys are moving fast.
Seroth is moving the fastest with the two small ones on his shoulders, just being like, Paddywhack is actually freaking the fuck out a little bit. She expected many things.
Freaking out.
She expected many things. She was not expecting the legendary Taras. She was expecting like maybe a bigger devil. Not that. Not that.
Okay. You guys finally see these jagged spires appearing, and as you're running and dashing, you go past this strange archway, and you see this building stretching up before you. And Bilius, actually, as he's getting farther away from his master, it seems as though some of his strength is returning to him, and he's like,
Hang on, wait a moment.
and he spits in his hands, rubs them together, and then he proceeds to smack each of you in the face for this, like a split second. And then temporarily you feel lighter than air as he upcasts fly on all of you guys.
Whoa.
Why do I feel floaty?
Once, and I figured this was a good time. Come on, let's go.
Why do I feel floaty?
Jump!
And he just
That you feel floaty and not eating.
and he starts going over towards this balcony over here.
Well, he said jump. I guess I jump.
You feel yourself levitating in the sky as you are able to fly.
Wow.
Huh.
All right, follow him. We gotta
All
get to
right,
the store.
as you're following him,
Time.
you see him start to, like, his wings start to turn a little darker, and his claws, the tips of his fingers and his toes begin to darken as well, and he begins to crumble.
Oh, shit. Master felt that one. Go on. Get out of here.
And as you guys land on the balcony, the Bilius disintegrates, and you are standing before this long hallway.
Run.
Are we on the ground again? Or...
Yeah, you're on the ground again.
Okay, yeah, because if he disintegrated while we were still flying.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. As you dash and you make it into this hallway and start sprinting, at the very end of it is this archway, and it's just like Deathcap saw. You enter into
Oh my god.
a massive chamber filled with lava. At the very back here is this gigantic portal. And in the dead center is a fairly small pyramid, at the top of which, in the capstone, there it is, the Staff of Stars. Completely upright. Radiating this aura of light.
Run! We gotta get it.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Alright, you guys don't need to control your characters just yet.
Yeah, just
Actually,
dashing. Like,
you're just moving.
yeah, we're just moving.
Okay.
Why can't I? Oh. He's not.
How high up is that pyramid?
That pyramid it's fairly steep, but you can climb up it.
Alright, climb up the damn thing. We're gonna get lasered by those freaking Egyptian
Oh yeah,
god
more than
things.
likely.
I feel like we're playing we're playing a game of like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom here. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's gonna be a boulder or something for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's steep, like it would probably be like nigh impossible for me. Thankfully, I have jump.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump up. Boing. You
Brilliant.
just jump up the steps. Yep.
You leap up. You tune your legs to be hoppier, I guess. Isn't that the way you do it?
Yeah, like my robotic legs, like you hear like a whir, and it's just like boing, like an audible boing every time she jumps.
Boing, I
She's
love
jumping
that.
up.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love how the spell component is a grasshopper's hind leg.
Yeah, well, mine's mechanical, so it's
Yeah.
just my prosthetic legs be activating a feature.
All right, Verda, you're in the back, and you just came back. What are you doing?
Okay. So it's up.
So these guys are right over here. Is any of you doing anything else? Are any of you guys doing something before Paddywhack grabs the staff?
I guess, yeah, actually, no, I would be the closest to grab the staff, so.
I'm probably not doing anything. I just kind of like. I still kind of want to spit. I want to spit in those eyes, but.
Oh,
Please
okay.
don't.
No, don't do anything. Let's get the hell out of here. We don't want to
All right, fine. I'll get out of here.
need any more than we already have. There's like dead things in the water. Get the staff. I was trying to run up there to get it, but I see Paddywhack jump by me. I say, get it and let's get through that portal. I don't care where it leads. It can't be worse than this. Could be wrong about that.
fair enough.
Level of Avexis, but whatever. Let's find out.
Alright. I grab the staff.
You grab the staff, and as you
boy.
do so, you feel this radiance flowing through you. For a split second, you're in touch. You're in tune with the staff. It's like a mystic hum underneath everything. And then as you pull it free, everything in the room seems to whir, like almost mechanically. And you feel this pyramid start to slowly lower as a mechanism triggers. You guys all have one move. What are you doing?
I'm jumping over to that set of stairs going up to the top of the portal and grabbing. I'll grab Patty too and do it. I'm just running.
Okay, you're
going
dashing.
this thing is going to go into the.
The portal leads to
shit.
Shern.
Oh man.
No.
Please
Oh,
tell
we're
me it doesn't.
gonna have
That
look at
it does.
animals.
Okay, Deathcap, what are you summoning with your zoo?
Yeah, you just like, yeah, Patty just sprints over to the portal as well. It's just like this staff that is like twice, almost three, like twice her size. It is just like, oh my god, I actually have. I know, but I have seen the universe and it is glorious.
Okay, Paddywhack. I'm not Paddywhack. Deathcap, what were you saying, dude?
I'm summoning the giant wolf spiders so that we can all book it. Like, I'm gonna summon a giant wolf spider under each and every one of us so that they can just, like, get us to the portal fast.
Perfect. Okay, so you summon giant wolf spiders under everybody that start carrying you guys as you're going. Is anyone opposed to this?
Oh.
Nope.
He's already in the portal. She's gone. She has seen the universe and it is glorious.
Okay.
Yeah, we're true.
Brilliant. Okay, so
I am quite the same.
you
I'm
guys
outta
are
here.
moving. You guys are moving. All right. It's at the very end of the portal here. As all of you are here on the very brink, you see these statues begin to turn to look at you, and then they release this piercing sound, almost like an alarm. The dragon heads start to turn and eject jets of flame, and these like wrapped up figures all begin to animate, but it doesn't matter. As you all jump through this portal, you feel yourselves compressed and stretched as you were getting launched through the multiverse. Paddywhack, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Rather than picking, I'm going to roll it. I'm flipping the coin.
Sorry, hang on. Someone called out
The square root of 2.
square root of 2.
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5. You call it 1.5. Great.
Okay, I put the command into roll 20. I'm about to hit enter in 3, 2, 1.
Don't screw us over,
2.
buddy.
Okay, and then someone roll a d4 for me, please.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's a 1.
All right, now someone roll a d6, and then someone roll a d8.
No, actually, that's all I need.
Yeah.
As you
2,
guys
1.
are...
The question is, where the fuck are we?
You suddenly feel yourselves warped and thrown. As you were spat out of this portal, a couple of you actually land face first in the ground. As you sit up, you feel grass underneath you.
They're not being shorn.
It's not insured. This space, most of you don't recognize. You're currently sitting on a small slope, and you can see giant walls stretching upwards. All around you, it appears to be very beautiful. This place is graced with the touch of upcoming autumn. Everything seems fine. There are several rivers that stretch throughout this land, all that make like the appearance of a hand. And as you're looking about, the grass is green. There is a gentle breeze and a massive city right before you.
I'm twitching. I'm looking I'm frantically looking at Patty. Does she still have the staff?
Oh yeah, it is like firmly in her grips. Like she's not even looking at the view. She's looking at the staff.
Is it an illusion?
No.
She's got the staff.
She is like
You're
firmly
holding the
in her
staff.
clutches.
It is holding. You're holding the staff in your hand right now.
We have the staff of stars, guys.
That's boring here. Let's go back.
And as you look around, you hardly recognize this place. But
Is it otherworldly, or is it?
No,
is it still
it just seems to be somewhere you've never been before. You see, far to your east is a giant mountain range. And a bit to your north, you can spot a lake that is kind of just long rather than wide. And you can see this area looks fairly unfamiliar to you. Can someone roll me? Oh man, I don't know. I don't think you guys should. No.
No history check. We don't.
No. There's not. I wasn't gonna say
Where the
history
fuck-
check. I was gonna say survival, but that doesn't make sense. None of you've ever been here before.
Nope.
As you look up at
Even
the
if I will be
sky,
able to do it. Because fully transfixed with the staff.
as you all look up at the sky for a second there, and you're just peering up, you see the sun, seems to be about midday. But you can feel that 7 days have passed since you went into hell. It is the 8th of Great Spell. As you all emerge,
is that portal still leading here? Is there a portal around us
nothing.
still?
You've just been ejected into some place you don't recognize.
There's a big map of Gildia here now.
Yep, because there's nowhere I can put you guys that actually works that you would recognize. So as you
just for context, Prismon is here. We were here.
Yeah, you guys were right. You guys were like there.
Yeah, we were like on the coast.
Everything feels strange.
Look at this place, man.
Yeah,
oh man,
King's Gate is like right there.
Yeah.
And Dragon Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like somewhere like closer to like.
And then this is the Redont Mountains.
Yeah, the Redont is like here actually.
Or the Redont.
Oh my god, where the fuck?
It would be right here, I think.
But this is the mountain range, though. But yeah.
That is a mountain. That is a mountain range.
I wonder if that is G mountain range, though. I don't even know where the hell we are.
You have no idea. All you know is there's a city that is right in front of you, a giant city that is just sitting there that is walled
make
off.
Our way to this city.
And it looks to be just a fairly, how do I put this? It's a very prospering landscape. And you can see there are like a couple of farming houses. And there's a street actually. A small road that leads north. And as you guys are like orienting yourself and looking around here, we're gonna end tonight's game.
Wow.
You guys have got the Staff of Stars.
Holy crap, we got out of hell alive. Thanks to the incredibly clever distraction provided by goading the devil into throwing a Tarrasque at us.
Okay, I didn't know it could be a Tarrasque. I thought it'd be something like at worst a Balor. I thought at worst it would be like Balor or something.
Right.
Rule number 1: you do not tempt the devil in his own domain.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? We got away. We were able to get away. None of us got opportunity attacked, so none of us died.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty convinced that was too easy. I think that we were allowed to leave with the Staff of Stars. I think that devil knows something that we don't know. And I think
believe
that
you're right.
He was the devil, because with Silver's perception check, he now has 2 pieces of information that he has now he has to share. One of which is something weird under the Elder Brain. The other is that this probably was not actually Neza.
Oh. You think that was a fake devil?
No. What was that god for the Halfinii?
Oh.
Is the silver or the blue and gold?
Yeah, the silver and gold. It might be that guy for some reason. It's like, why is he interested in us though? Well, I mean, obviously because we are basically a force of change in the world at the moment. Seriously, where the fuck are we? Karhu, where the fuck are we?
A history check, anything? There's no. I mean, is there any like?
You would need to go to. You need to figure out where you are. And then you have an idea do
I recognize the profile of that city? You know, sometimes you recognize the skyline of a city, like you'll recognize the city.
Okay. You don't have any. You're not in Prismon anymore.
What?
You're not in Prismon.
Would I be able?
Nowhere close to it.
We're not even on the same friggin' continent. Are you kidding me?
Hang on. You're not. Yeah. No. You're no longer on Prismon.
No fucking way.
You guys are at least. Oh, hang on. Let me get rid of the tiles here.
This is interesting. Oh my god.
So Paddywhack doesn't really care at the moment since, she is again fully transfixed on the staff that is currently in her hands.
Deathcap, what were you gonna say, dude? Sorry.
I was gonna ask, like, would there be any way that I can ask the patron that I serve,
Mesar?
Advice?
You've been wrenched so far from your point of origin and from where you are used to being able to find and connect with Mayasar, and you're so disoriented right now, I'm going to give you a religion check. And if you succeed the religion check, you can ask Mayasar. Karu, the one thing you notice about this place that is slightly familiar is that there are several spires that end in golden capped domes. That looks slightly familiar to you. This looks like a very, very big place. It's probably it could even be a capital type area.
I see.
9.
I see.
Deathcap, you are so disoriented again from this sudden change in landscape that you've no idea. You can't feel Mayasar as much here.
See,
Well, this entire situation was awesome.
Yeah. It's so cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Patty and like, okay, you have the staff, but you know what you forgot?
She's not paying attention.
Where's Abel?
Right.
Again, she's just fully transfixed on the staff.
I'm just gonna drop off Zeroff and be like, huh. Okay, good thing is we got the staff. Bad thing is you almost killed the party.
She's focused entirely on the staff, not even
I
hearing
think
it.
she's fake focusing at this point. I think she's avoiding her problems. I think she
Patty?
needs to confront herself.
Stay quiet if you want to give me all of your money. Thank you.
That's an interesting thing. Can I? Well, actually, we've already finished the.
No.
We've finished the night's game, and we're still playing.
Yeah, we're still playing. Go ahead. What were we gonna say?
All right.
Go ahead.
Let me see if I can try to take the staff from Patty. See what she does.
Okay, Patty, how do you respond to that?
Your toy to be.
Oh,
You're
no.
addicted.
oh no, she's fighting. It's just like the moment you touch it and you grab it, you try to pull it out, her grip tightens, and she looks almost feral as she is just grabbing, as she is holding it. It's like, no!
Man.
Yeah,
precious,
she's
precious.
she's acting like, yeah. She's holding on to this thing. Yeah, it's basically she's acting. It's kind of a whole like Precious situation. Of,
Whoa, what are you
she's
doing?
not letting
Whole
this go.
person? Holy crap. Paddywhack, roll a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Third level just targets another creature. Deathcap.
Oh, well, I just saw hold person. I didn't realize it was third level.
You're good.
No.
So Paddywhack, you're holding on to it like, I want it, it's mine, and then you suddenly feel yourself frozen in place. And Karu, you are able to prise the staff of...
I'll slide it out of her thing. Like
the Grinch movie. It's like the Grinch with the little candy cane.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else watch the animated movie?
The Hobbit? Yeah. That's an old one. Okay. You guys, that is a big step. We went from hell to someplace you've never been before. It could be anywhere.
Oh boy. And we have the Staff of Stars though, so we
have
didn't...
the Staff of Stars. You guys have the Staff of Stars.
This was too easy. This was a setup. They wanted us to have it.
This feels like the end of season 1, heading into season 2.
It does kind of feel like that, right? We're
It
going from
totally
season 1 to
does
season
feel
2.
like season 1 is over. This ended season 1. That's exactly what this feels like.
That's true. Okay, one change for season 2, unfortunately. This is going to have to become a bi-weekly thing.
All right.
I'm going to have to make it bi-weekly because right now, I'm experiencing just a little bit of DM burnout, I feel like, which is fine. It's coming off, it's on the back end now, so I think I should be getting okay and getting fine, but I feel like as the school year is coming up, I'm going to be very busy this year, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to prepare a proper, perfect, like really, really good session for you guys. So next week is going to be we're still on for next week, but then after that, so hang on, we're gonna have like 2 weeks in a row where we're still playing weekly, I believe, and then after that it's bi-weekly.
All right.
You want to do weekly, then bi-weekly? Okay.
Weekly, then bi-weekly, or maybe we'll do weekly and then bi-weekly.
Now, I mean, what's the story with? Just out of curiosity, what's the story with? My gosh, everybody's situation. You said there were some people who were missing. I thought that Deathcap's missing next week. We didn't have the Goliath this week. I mean,
and I think he said, based off of what he said, probably the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, he's out 2 or 3.
Oh wait, what?
So what I'm wondering is,
hang on, Deathcap, you're out for like a couple weeks.
Yeah, so check that, because if we're
Oh,
losing
today.
Deathcap next week.
No, he'll be good for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, he will be good for it. Okay.
But
That's good.
do
If we're
family
losing
stuff.
2,
Okay.
if we're losing 2 players next week, it might be good to start the bi-weekly now, so that you're going to miss the next week.
I
But
agree.
if
I
that's
also
not the
have.
case,
We're
then.
in a totally different area. We're in a completely different continent now.
yeah,
So I
you're
could
gonna
use a little while to a little time to refresh my information on this continent, because I did run a small game here, and damn was it fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh that. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory and prepare this again.
Season 2, baby.
Season 2.
Season 2's in another place. That's
Season
pretty
2's
cool.
in somewhere else. Sheesh, that's nuts.
Now, I just have one last question. Can we begin season 2 with a level up?
I was just gonna say, you guys level up.
yeah.
You guys level up.
Yes! Finally!
I'll open
8th
that back up.
level! I
Dude,
get third
dude.
level spell slots!
I just
All right.
God damn it! I just searched up D&D Beyond 5e. Good lord, because I'm so used to searching up blank 5e. It's like that meme where when you're so used to searching up D&D stuff that you search up Asian restaurant 5e.
Oh,
Like
like
that sounds like
what?
that is so relatable.
I get it. Okay, so. Alright, now, because the best part, I'm picking up the gunner feat.
Oh my god.
Yep, because I want to just. I am becoming just artillery. I am the artillery kobold.
Oh hell yeah.
Should I choose a feat or an ability score improvement?
Up to you.
It depends on what you want to do. Like, I want to turn Patty into an art. Damn it, I don't get third spell slots yet. No! Fuck! I just get more spells.
Damn.
Actually, wait, no, that's a good thing.
you can either
I
increase.
get more spells, that's a good thing.
You can either
Why am I
increase your
complaining? That's a
stats
good
by
thing.
like 2, or like take a feat like Rurecaster, and
Ooh,
you
that'd be
cast
good.
magic for opportunity attacks. It's all up to you. Take a good look at the feats available, see which ones you like, how you think it'll apply to Verta. Like anything, add it. If not, always just increase stat for whatever you want.
Hang on, what session is this?
This is
23.
like session.
23? Is it 23? Let me check our YouTube channel. Yep, this is session 23.
Ow.
Also, I think our most popular video now has 238 views from 3 weeks ago, which is just crazy. Where did that come from?
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Where did that come from? That can't have been all of us just watching it over and over.
No,
Yeah,
I think,
definitely
I think,
not. I haven't
I think it
watched
was
it.
people looking for something else and then seeing this and just being like, ooh, what's this? And then clicking
Yeah,
it
me
and then
too.
just watching. And then at least watching it a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least a little bit.
I was gonna say put hashtags.
Oh, right.
Oh
um,
my god, you're
video
right!
description.
Haven't been doing that. Okay.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, we haven't been doing like hashtag D&D, that kind of stuff. I didn't
How can you?
didn't even think
Sorry.
of
No
I'm,
wonder
Didn't
we
even think
haven't
of
been
that.
getting
I'm
much
so
views.
sorry for like. Shouldn't be
Alright.
doing any shaming or anything.
But that's a good
kinda
point.
Ridiculous.
that. That's a great
Yeah.
point. We should do that.
If
Alright, I
anything,
finished leveling up.
I think you should have like a Dread account or like an Xbox account. I know it's probably asking for too much, but like if we really want the channel to go, have it linked to the YouTube channel
Yeah.
and post either like a quote of the day from something a character did or pictures of the adventure.
True.
It'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Right. Now that I have the gunner feat, my next goal is get a gun.
Oh my god. You're gonna steal
Likely I'm gonna
Dane's
build a
gun.
gun. What?
Steal
No.
Dane's gun.
I'm not going to steal his gun. I'm gonna make one.
Okay.
Obviously, I'd make my own gun.
Of course, you're Paddywhack. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm Paddywhack.
I didn't think about that.
I'm not a thief. I'm gonna make it my own. The only thing I've stolen thus far is the staff of stars.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
The wagon. And the wagon.
And the wagon, but the wagon was an entirely different thing.
so
Okay.
I now have conjure minor elements, woodland beings, dominate beast, guardian of nature, and my favorite polymorph.
Oh yeah, polymorph. Oh, this is gonna be
shit,
hilarious.
polymorph?
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Oh my god, this is a great way to end the quote-unquote season. Actually, this is
Yeah.
perfect. Perfect timing. Jesus.
Holy crap! Look at
Didn't
all
know
that.
that'd be so perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Now I
kind of
need to
like
get
that
it
this.
done.
Yeah, this is great. Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right. Well, has everyone finished leveling up?
I have.
Wow. Wow, this is
You guys
neat,
have the
man.
staff of stars now. Holy crap.
Apparently, is a.
I'm getting some more.
There is. I
That's
have
amazing.
a stat sheet for the staff of stars, but I'm not going to give it to you just yet. This is going to be a big thing. This is hard to do. Like a level 8 cannot attune to a level 20 staff that easily. It's going to take a little while. It's going to take some stuff. So you guys are going to figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna be the whole
identify
thing.
it.
Identify. We'll
identify
see. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this staff.
I could use identify because it's straight up like magic items.
Yeah.
You can just tell me this shit because guess what? I have identify.
I am probably gonna. I'm gonna have to make a D&D Beyond item for this, which is gonna suck, but
Yeah.
because D&D Beyond.
Also,
God.
Andres, I got the 2 new books that they dropped, so if you wanted to add any content from that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Content management.
Yeah, I got Roll of the Giants too. Yeah.
Oh, it should be added already.
Oh, I'm taking Warcaster as a feat.
That is a great idea. Yeah, that is a great
Yes.
idea.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Well, I focus on my long range ability. I have a gun. I'm gonna make one.
Man, that was crazy. Now that we're going into season 2, quote unquote, that like it really feels like a. I'm just recapping by myself like what happened throughout this entire campaign so far, and it's just nuts. We've done so much.
Yeah. Like in the beginning, it was just 4 people. It was a random fire genasi, a wizard, a goblin who was a bird for one, who was able to turn into animals, and then you got a thief, rogue, whatever he was, and now you end the party with a kleptomaniac kobold who built the same goblin who can now summon animals, the same wizard who can make magic bullshit happen. Goliath Barbarian, who is fucking scared, who misses half the time.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think
a
Xeroth
chef,
optimized his character nearly enough. I don't think he realized that it was going to be like a really challenging game. So he is, or at least it's going to be like it is. I don't know if it's really challenging.
A chef that kicks the shit out of things, and a scythe-wielding, blood-obsessed maniac.
Holy shit. Okay.
Like,
I have a suggestion.
we started with
Yes.
like a typical adventuring party, and then we get this at the end of everything.
Sorry. That's Cap, what were you saying?
Since we're gonna be off, how about we do like a special video where like we show maps as we do a recap? Like somebody can do audio doing a recap, and then we can have like maps and character designs of the
Oh,
characters.
so cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that'd be just like special episode, the story so far.
Yeah.
So like
so good.
it'll be
That'd
like
be
a
good on
giant
the-
recap.
Yeah, that'd be a great. That's a great idea. We're just gonna have to figure out how editing's gonna work for that, because that sounds like it's gonna take some editing.
Yeah.
A montage.
I have CapCut, but I've never used it, and I have no idea how, and I'm not tech savvy, so I don't think I would be able to figure that out.
We'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Man. All right. Well, what a game. What a game.
Very cool.
Very cool. You guys
Wow.
escaped hell. And now we are in somewhere else. So that's crazy. Okay. You guys have a nice night.
You too.
Is it week after next? We're gonna see you guys week after next because we're taking 1 week off. Because not taking a week off. We're going bi-weekly now.
Are we starting with that? Are we
We're
doing that
starting
now? Or are
with
we
that
not doing that now?
I think we're gonna start it
Start
now.
with
Get everyone in.
You tell Zeroth that, I think.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
We're
We're gonna change. I already hinted at that. He said that he was gonna be really busy coming to the school year as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be busy as well. We're gonna be probably doing bi-weekly. So he's like, yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna tell Zeroth that. Yeah. Okay. Crazy stuff. All right. Good night. Oh, hold up. I'm still recording. Let's see. Stop recording.